好。 We're not beating him up. We're not banning Fate. Could you imagine? Then we'd have no Fate. Ah. How's this mic sound? Whoa, that peaked. Oh. Hi, friends. I'm still setting up. We're almost there. Oh, I should have put that in the title. New face tracking. Woo! Uh-oh, I got too silly again. I'm in this silly room. Yeah, I see you in there. I'm about to break it down. Okay, I got videos. I got that. Yes. How's everyone doing? Let's hope that this works so well. Wow, what's that? Chronix, thanks for the 7 months, friend. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hi, Nads. Hi, Kai. Let's see. We have like 60 videos that were put in to the July media share on Discord. So we have a lot to go through. I think we're only going to get to like video 30, maybe. We'll see how long they are. So there's definitely going to be another one. Another stream, I mean. We're probably not going to get through all 60. There's no way. Yay! Thanks for redeeming your special beverages, everyone. I hope you enjoy them. Hehe. How does it sound? Yeah, it's pretty good. Library, VR chat, start. Guys, we're only like... Wait, I'm at 1,925 hours in VR chat. Oh! Holy. It's kind of crazy. How many hours is everyone else at? Wait, I passed you in VR time? Damn, Kai, you even fucking started after me. What the hell? I'm not in that often. I mean, that's true. Maybe once a week, if that. But hopefully now I've got more like of my comfortable headset. The Quest Pro is more comfy than the Index, I think. 100%. Oh, God. Okay, cool. Ta-da! Okay, you can see what I see, and that's good. That means we're off to a good start. Oh yeah, I should probably open chat in VR. That would be important, huh? Kai's at 2,038 hours. You need to touch some grass? Damn! You should be touching other things too. Sheesh! Nads, I mean, I nearly don't join at all, and I'm at 900. Damn, that's actually pretty epic. Whoa, look at my nails. Wow, so pretty. Wait, there you go. Ba 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 ba. Okay. We shall calibrate and figure this out. I have to speak out loud because my fucking you know, thighs. Damn. This is also the wrong Abby. I'm gonna step on the gas tonight and find. Where's the camera? There it is. Oh. Tonight and find. Wow. I'm gonna step on the gas. So wait, does it work? Ha. Oh my god, it is. Hi. Oh, I have to use a face tracking Abby. You guys might get a rare, hot, super femme version of me today. I can't do face tracking unless I have an Abby that does it, and I don't have a femboy that does face tracking yet. Wow. That just means I'm gonna be more feminine than normal. I tend to play out the avatars that I'm in. All right, pro tip, we zoom out. Boom, we zoom in. Right. We auto level, we look at me, we smooth the camera, and then we focus on bam. Oh. And the full body, and we're wireless, guys. We're wireless. Oh, this is insane. Wait. It's other Sonya. I don't remember their name. Thea? Oh, yeah, I think so. Avatar's name is, Thea. Upgrades, people, upgrades! Woo! Thank God for credit cards. Yeah! 12 months, no interest financing. Cute cattail. Wow. Damn. Uh-oh. We broke my hips. Come on. No! Okay. Little scuff. It wouldn't be a silly stream if it wasn't scuff. I'm also trying to take something off. Okay, there we go. I unplugged the headset. Because I got a twirl. I need to be able to spin in full. Oh! It actually tracked me, though. Hi, Umbris. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Whoa, that badonka-donk, I know, right? Sheesh. It's actually, like, super fat. It's kind of huge. Oh, my God. Oh, my booty size is 68%. There we go. That's not ginormous now. But yeah, hi. Welcome to another silly stream. Oh my god. It's been so long. Hey yo, eyes up here. I can see now. You can see where I'm looking too. That's crazy. Kaiser, so are you running the extra software or we that sync quest and trackers? This is we're running. Oh God. Scorcher's apologizing. What? Never. We are running a bunch of stuff. Steam Link though. This is through Steam Link, and I love it. Steam Link, and then the tracking software for the body, the these parts, the feet. Oh, my hand died. Yeah, the feet and the hips and the feet again and the chest tracker. Woo! Hello, Moss Mom. Uh-oh. My right controller actually isn't turning back on. There we go. Controlling the camera is hard. Ooh. Hi. I can be all cute now, and like you can see my face when I'm actually smiling. If I can move the camera there. Himalaya, yes. Get in here. Quick, we have to hide. Oh. Welcome to the hot springs, chat. Would you like a fresh glass of sake or something? Like, could I interest you in something like that? Like, look at that. Oh. Maybe. Oh, I don't have play space mover though. Wait, there we go. Is that good? There. Now you can't see, you know? It's perfect. Tricked them. Now there's just a plate. Just a plate in front of us. How do I get it to look up? Stop looking at me and... Oh, hold RT and tilt. That didn't work. I don't know. Hello. This is the Abby I'm gonna use. We're gonna be doing our hot cat girl face. Whoa. You can't hear anything. I can hear your mic. Oh, well that's working then. Can you hear me? Oh, wait. I know why. There you go. Now you can hear me. You couldn't hear me. Yeah, my stuff wasn't, I don't think. Thanks, Vulcan, for getting 5 special silly beverages. Woo! Welcome to the beautiful hot springs. Woo! That's close enough. How do I get the camera in between us? It's right there, by the way. It's over there. Yeah. Gotta do our superhero pose, you know, back to back. Like for a movie. Head pats. Superhero. Yeah. Team friendship. Okay, what world did we do this in last time? We were... Oh, we weren't... Does this have a video player? It doesn't. Yeah. Oh, wait. Right, it doesn't matter. Because we did it in Discord last time. I forgot about that. The Discord call. Was that easier than a video player? I want to say it was, but I don't remember. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to call you through Discord then. We can only hear Silly, by the way. Oh, thank you. Well, that's because Himalaya is supposed to be a mute, right? But you don't have to be a mute. Just if you're comfortable talking, that's fine.
They don't have to.
Oh, you weren't mute last time. Never mind.
No.
Fake mute.
But why
Fake mute.
can't they hear me though? That's so weird.
Because no, it's on me. That's on me. I have to choose this stupid game audio again.
Hey,
dude, setting up stream today was like turning on a new Wi-Fi like hotspot essentially for the headset to be wireless, and then like I have a whole bar at the bottom of my computer screen. It's just like 8 apps of shit that's open. I'm like, I need a second computer. I need a second streaming PC.
You know what? I know what to make everyone feel
Yo,
better.
Kai got the first silly beverage. Yeah, once you get one, you can't go back, baby. Okay, what was I doing? I just looked at my own like hip shit sway, and I was like, dude, that's wow. Whew. You. There we go.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be mute? You don't need to be mute.
What do you
I was kidding. No. Yeah, anyway.
It's too late.
That's fine.
Chad already was
Let me still put the audio for you so they can hear you.
I've already committed. What do you mean so they can hear me?
Oh, the doubling. Oh, that's right.
Oh.
You know, in case you get tired of typing.
What typing?
Oh, I can't hear you in Discord either. Are you talking in Discord?
I don't know. Let me see.
No.
Yeah.
Because we had a doubling problem last time. I remember that.
Yeah.
Bop, bop, bop. Yeah.
Huh. I don't know why.
I think we're good now. Oh my god, all my audio settings are fucked. Look at him go! Hips. Yay! Sorry if I'm all slow today. I'm trying a lot of new stuff. So... Oh, now I can hear you. I think. Yeah.
Can you? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's fucking go.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, let me move this down. Alright. See, problem solved.
I like that they can still hear you. That's the best. Because they can hear my Discord through. Oh my gosh. You might as well just be a talker. It'd be easier.
Yeah, it would be easier. Fuck it. Fuck it. God damn it. Wasted potential.
Wasted potential. No.
Let me do this.
I can hear you, but I can barely hear you through my stuff. So I must have my mixer turned down. Oh man, virtual desktop is hard to click on. Fuck.
Yeah, it really is. You know, it's one of those tough things.
Yeah, that's the word.
Tough. What can we say?
Ooh, now they can hear you nice and clear. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
You're at 100% volume on. Good. Okay. Nice. We did it.
Problem solved.
Chat, can you hear double? We can hear. I don't know what the hell you did, but it worked. Yay! I'm the streamer #1. I figured it out. Rip mute stream. Yeah, well, this is easier. They wouldn't even be able to read what you were typing anyway. They couldn't read what you were typing anyway.
Well, I mean, I can read some stuff.
No, you can read. I meant like they can't read the chat above your head in VR chat because it won't show.
Oh. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm too short. Or not short enough? One of the two.
I'm short enough. I'm only 6'2". I'm tiny.
Yeah.
Totally works. That's totally tiny, right?
You know, just two small people.
I'm just a wee little
Two little
femboy.
guys.
Yeah, 2 little 6-foot
Yeah.
tall anime girls in a hot springs together in full, like your hoodie's getting wet, but it looks perfect.
Oh yeah.
This is their new Avi.
Splash
Guys,
the water.
this is their new Avi.
Oh.
Look at it.
Oh.
Look at it. Enjoy.
You put me on the spot? What?
Look at it.
No, now I must
at
hide. I must hide. Nope.
If
nope.
you hide, I'm gonna
called
chase you with
me
the
out.
camera.
Nope. What?
Look.
Huh?
Boom.
What do you mean?
Oh,
no.
look at that face.
Be gone. No.
Whoa, that cute little tum, the cute little belly. You poke it. You pop,
Oh,
pop,
whoa.
pop,
Hold
pop,
on.
pop,
Hold
pop,
on.
pop,
No.
pop.
Whoa.
Look at those short shorts.
Whoa.
Damn. Whoa.
Ah.
They don't have feet. That's okay though. We can get past. We can work with that.
Oh.
I'm not into feet anyway.
Feet are
What?
good.
Oh, snap.
Wow, I'm a lot taller than I thought.
They grew feet.
Yeah.
Look at
feet.
those
feet.
flippers. Look at those buns. Look at the buns. They're so cute.
Oh my god.
Adorable.
Yeah, it's quality, you know.
Adorable.
Boop.
I love the face tracking. You can see me
just
actually
gonna-
smiling. Or be like, I'm Engie.
Wait, I didn't even notice. Hold on.
Arrgh. I got tongue tracking too.
Oh my god. What? That is so wild. Oh my god. You know what? That's cool. That's cool now.
Only cost $1,000.
Only.
Only.
Don't worry. Worthwhile investments.
That was just for the heads. I mean, technically, I am literally wearing like 2 gram plus of shit right now. It's insane. At least I got
You know
a
what
fat
else you're
anime
wearing?
ass.
My favorite pair of sneakers.
You like cons? I love cons.
Oh yeah, Converse are my favorite.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Super
Eh.
good.
Look at the All-Star and
Quality
everything.
shoe.
Quality.
Oh yeah, mine don't have that. They're like off-brand.
Mine are
I
off-brand
have
too. I
a pair
mean,
on this, but
technically, the star had nothing in it, so it's not really cons, you know.
yeah, that's fair. That's
Angie
fair.
femboy. Yeah, Dale. Arr. Vonsers. The Vonsers. That's the new shoe
God.
brand. The Vonsers brand.
Mhm.
Feet are overrated? Damn. Dale's speaking facts.
Didn't feet get like third place in the poll though? So like, I don't know how overrated.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people liked feet in the Discord, apparently. We saw
not
you.
saying any
We saw
names.
you.
There we go.
I think actually
Nobody wants to be
personality won,
called out,
though.
you know?
It was first place.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it did.
So chat, we were talking about, or we did a poll in our Discord about, what was it? Like, what you enjoy most about a partner or something?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And one of them...
I'm a little bit
what-
disappointed. Armpit didn't get a single vote.
That's because the wrong people are in the server, you know? I personally know some armpit enjoyers.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything, but a nice armpit is a nice armpit.
Yeah, nicely shaven. Like, just...
Mm-hmm.
Forescan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that forescan was up there. Then feet. So forescan beat feet.
Yeah, it got second place.
They really love
You know
scanning the
what? But I was
fours.
rooting for foreskin, like secretly.
No, far, or what was it? Forescan.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Scan. We're scanning. Forescan. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
4chan. Oh, if they're into 4chan, they're out, dude. Immediate red flag. Immediate. I don't look at 4chan anymore. Ever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've never looked at 4chan. I've just seen YouTube videos of people making fun of it.
They're a keeper.
Or like, yeah, you know, yeah.
You don't have that red flag. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, I use Twitter. That's a red flag in itself.
Maybe if you were like a extreme Reddit user, then you would be even. I feel like Reddit's worse than Twitter.
Yeah, that's fair. What is even Reddit for? Like, what is it? Is it just like
Reddit
Twitter,
is
but
just like 4chan. It's just like posts, but
Oh,
bigger. I guess there's more niches. Anyone can make their own groups. Yeah.
fair.
Dale's never been to 4chan. Only heard of it through YouTube. That's wild. I should make some old videos or something. We should talk about Boxy again. Bring back Boxy. Just kidding, don't. They destroyed her life. It was an e-girl that was on really old 4chan. And they... she was super adorable. She made a couple videos. She posted them. And then 4chan users tried to find out who she was. And doxed her. And really fucked with her life. It was like, oh.
That's a big yikes.
Yep. Some were threatening,
That is a
obviously,
big
like
yikes.
harm against her. Some were not threatening harm. They just were like, we love you. Oh my God, we're fans. And she's like, I'm just an e-girl who did really good makeup and like was cute. And Boxy was her persona. She just made up that character.
Fair enough.
What did Dale? I tried to use Reddit to learn more about video game repair, and people kept telling me I didn't know what I was doing. When I showed them, I knew a little more than them. Damn, dude. Damn. Scorcher? Oh, he said, oh, I lied about the poll entirely. Personality, then booba, then fair scan. Fair scan. Feet last. Damn.
All right, feet's last.
Prawn,
Feet's
I mean.
weird anyway.
Right,
Put those
right.
waffle stumpers away.
Yeah, those waffle stompers. That's gonna be a goal, isn't it? Silly. I'll stomp a waffle, but in thigh highs. That'll be a sub goal.
There better be syrup on it.
Ooh, you want to be all messy, syrupy, buttery? Oh god, yeah. We'll do whipped cream and all the toppings. You know, it's gotta be a sweet waffle stomping. That's weird.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Roommates are gonna walk in and be like,
Eggs on top.
"What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, 20 subs, baby. 20. That's. Yep. I'll put 20 and like whipped cream on it.
ASMR.
Yeah. Oh, it feels so gross getting on my socks. Yeah, peak femboy. Peak femboy.
Yeah, you know. It's gonna be all fun and games until someone says, "Take off the sock." They're gonna hit you with the "Ooh, you're so funny. Show me your."
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to pay a lot more for real feet.
Yeah. Oh man. Real feet? What's that?
I brought you some alcohol to get started. I mean, some sake to get started.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Why, thank you.
This is just for you.
Oh, I grabbed the plate. Oh, can I?
Oh,
Get
let
out of here.
Let me just put that down there. Wait, is this local?
Oh, I see what's wrong. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I can just. There you go.
Yeah, you know, I could just deep throat the whole thing. It's fine.
Yeah, you just want the bottle?
Yeah, sure. Forget the mini cup. Yeah. Oh, just fall back.
Here, I'll do the little shot.
Deliciosos.
I love how all the like salty water got into it from the spring. That was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Okay, chat, let's get into our videos. Feel free to get comfy. You can stand, do whatever. I'm going to be standing for a little bit. But yeah. We're going to swap to a different angle, turn on some masks, remove the background entirely. Oh, whoop, we removed Himalaya. Oh, shit. Oh, and me. Oh, well.
Oh.
Bah!
I am Houdini.
Yeah, that's magic. How'd you do that? You're back. Whoa. And we're completely wireless. I can just dance around the room. Oh, no cable.
You can.
Whoa. There's still some stuff I need to do for music, but we'll fix that later. Are we peaking? Ah! We're not. Silly is a dancer confirmed, baby. I don't know. I just like to move my body.
I just do the ADHD shuffle. That's it. Just side to side shuffle.
How's that work? Oh, yeah. Just. Yeah. Do you ever walk in squares?
I've never done that.
Yeah, square dancing is, well, it's dancing in squares.
Yeah, I've done a two-step. That's my thing. You don't know how to dance? Bam. Learn a two-step.
That's good advice. I don't think I've ever done a two-step before.
If you've literally watched, I know this person has done a lot of bad stuff, but if you've watched R. Kelly, his video, The Step in the Name of Love, bam, greatest way to learn a two-step.
Yeah, okay.
One
second, I'm just gonna
shuffle too.
Move this over. Wait. Oh, there we go. Oops. How do I... Where are we going to be at? Right here? Okay. That works.
Yeah, right there works.
Cool.
Huh, I could even do this. Watch. Boom. I'll be...
Plopped.
Yep, plopped. Plop, plop.
Okay, who's ready? Who's ready? Oh, Dale does that shuffle too.
Ah, I'm
Relatable.
ready.
Okay. Are you ready? This is called I asked Twitch chat to build the fastest car possible. Let me pause my music. Although I love Snow House. Okay, cool.
I can't hear you. Yes, I said I am ready, Captain.
I am
Who's
ready,
the sim racer
Captain.
Who lives in the shed? Jimmy Broadbent. Who bought a skyline rather than moving out of his mum's place instead? Oh, me. Yeah, that's me. That's oh, shit.
Skyline, yes!
haven't-
Good purchase.
haven't
Good
thought
purchase.
that one through. Shut up. I haven't thought that one through. Dude, I love YouTube videos make you crack up all the time. Well, that's nice. See, that's the first thing I've read in chat. And
He's a streamer.
Everyone here is autistic. That's the next thing I read. Right, let's have a listen to this anyway. I think the volume is supposed to be up.
I can't say his name because it's like a is it Shinyod? He does automated stuff. Yeah, you're a
Wait,
Sky
he's from
BR31 that I
Florida?
like.
Is that?
Go make a car that can do 6 seconds because I can't fucking do it.
That looks like BeamMG. Overdrive.
Not
Maybe.
one person can say it. We're continuing the legacy here. Who is that? Who said it wrong now? Can we list off everyone?
Wait, are you watching it?
Don Juan
That's
Song,
do you want me to
Eric
stream it through
Chip,
Discord?
Jimmy Broadbent. I would have overlooked your challenge and said,
Yeah, you
yes,
can stream
I
it
am
through Discord.
useless. I cannot
So it's
make
same
a call in
time?
6 seconds because I am retarded. But now that you've said that sentence, it is now a game of revenge. It is not a challenge anymore. This is a payback of this sin. So we have a 6-second drag car to make, and I'm gonna draft in the help of these people. We want to actually make the 6 seconds, by the way. So limousine and bus are 2 words that shouldn't be mentioned today. Can we have something with like a low drag stat?
Perfect.
0.185 on the NASCAR. Oh my god. 0.125. That might be the lowest drag body like in the game.
The wife is not happy that I'm spending her paycheck on autistic streamers. Now I think my balls are gonna be chopped off and shoved so far up my ass I'm gonna become a unicorn.
There you go. That's good, right?
Is I'm gonna be aroused by it. Also,
Yay.
love channel.
So, I think we're ready to go. And,
Oh my
well,
gosh.
we have to make
Is
the
this
best
BeamMG?
thing we can in order to get 6 seconds. So I am just going to put the lightest things.
Does
in
anyone
as
know
possible
in chat what
really.
game this is?
Make a new engine. Yes, we're gonna need.
This is super detailed. Holy.
No.
Give me a name. How about we just call
It's
it
definitely not Forza.
The Jimmy Rustler. Oh my god, that's brilliant. That's amazing. The Jimmy Rustler.
The Jimmy Russ. Look, how many cylinders does that have?
Where's the bus engine? Hang on. Select an existing
What?
engine. Get the engine from the bus. Get the engine from the bus. Kid Blender 69. That's the engine. We've got the bus engine. Oh, sweet Christ. It's not a pretty looking thing, but it'll do the job. See, I really want to go
Oh, that's
rear-wheel
right. All this
drive.
stuff is
But the
open.
problem with we do have a small problem here, and I repeat, small.
I can't
It's
close
fucking
this window.
massive. You need all-wheel drive. Well,
One
all-wheel
sec.
drive solved the problem. It
You're
just
okay.
moves out more. What the fuck is that?
You have to really help my suicidal depression, and your streams have come at the time when I need the spastic comedy at the most. Thanks. Also, I subbed.
I appreciate that, man. That was really nice. We don't often get very nice donations, and that was a wholesome one. I do appreciate you, and your subscription, and your donation, and you just being here in general. So thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of power just to put more
Okay.
torque in, because I think that's what we really need right now. Can we put this any higher? We can get away with, like, 100... oh my god, guys, funny sex number. 3,276 horsepower with nearly 3,000 pound-foot of torque. 1 seat, basic, yes. Power steering, no. Traction aids, no. Lower weight is down, yes. Safety,
type of
none.
car
Lower weight
is that?
down. The top speed is 0.
I don't know. Does it have dualies in the back?
Okay, right. Yeah, We've broken automation. So not the 60.
What?
know what that
99
is.
seconds. I somehow struggle to believe that's going to be a 6-second drag car.
Shin
Huh?
Finch cunt. Dog bollock licking Nazi hugging Urshman with an R31.
Ah, there we go.
That's the fact that it said Shinio. It's quite
That's-
heavy,
that's
but I
the-
don't know why. And it has
the
a very
donation
high
he was looking
profile.
for.
Actually, I know why it's heavy. That's why. Okay, right, okay. I'm not entirely sure what to make of that. My car has 2 penises. Name it the Corona Collector. Actually, I'm gonna call it the
It's the
HIV.
Corona Collector? Wait, what?
Velocity. Everyone say hi to HIV. The car's lack of
Oh
weight
my
and
God.
steering significantly reduces its drivability and comfort. I don't care about steering, I care about straight lines. We are in America today. Someone said cut out the front, and I think that's genius. Oh my God. Add a blower. See,
That
that's
doesn't
difficult
fit.
when the engine is coming
It's
through
so
the bonnet is,
big.
it'd be like adding sawdust to your Rice Krispie. Let's put it
Is
that
that
way.
a
It's
car
not
mechanic
achieving much.
sim?
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
what would happen if I put a blower
Curious
on,
which one
right?
it
This
is.
is gonna be your answer. You ready? This is not how I
Oh, if it's actually
right,
car
chat,
mechanic
This is where I
sim.
need your
Maybe.
input. Please, chat, give me your best design ideas to make this a slick-looking drag car. Paint it blue like Depression. I didn't know Depression was blue. I've learned something today, you know. Okay, 89% wheel spin in 7. This is
What?
ridiculous. Flames at horsepower. It's gonna end up on fire anyway. Are you happy enough with that? I'd like clean my hands. I had a spillage on my desk earlier. That sounds really bad. Oh, there you go. Look, headlights. Oh. Oh, it's not a looker. I'll give it that. If a fish made it with a bird and was painted blue, that's a really weird observation. Have you seen that before in your life? Have you ever
A
seen
fish made it with a bird.
and got painted blue? Like, oh my God, it happens all the time. I need some like silly, funky taillights. This car looks like it has Down syndrome. Sorry, you just described every car we've ever made. Make the taillights out of exhausts. Genius, 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 genius. We're gonna do like Skyline taillights, but with exhausts. Yeah, that'll do. There's one taillight, and then it's like R34 one, so it's like a slightly smaller one next to them.
Yeah, look at those R30.
There we go. Fire truck mod
They're
came
popping
with
out really far for lights.
a clock.
Huh? What's that?
What?
What did they do to you? Airplanes have wings. They're
Huh?
fast. Oh, okay.
That's
they don't
not. They're
melt,
gonna
though.
break
Dicktail
right off.
spoiler. Do you mean a ducktail? That is a parachute. Oh my God. Oh, this is a big yes. Any other ideas? We've got exhausts. We've got
Oh my God.
parachute. We've got a wheelie bar. We've got a spoiler of sorts. What was the other thing I said? Oh yeah, fuel cap. I need a fuel cap because every single time I forget it, like with the bus, you get 1,000 comments saying, you forgot the fuel cap. Second floor for passengers.
Door wings to make it
Second
sick, but
floor.
also fly, yes.
No.
It's making negative downforce. Even better. I think we'll leave it how it is. Because the more fixtures you put on, the heavier it gets in BeamNG. And of course, we're doing this test in BeamNG.
Ah, I was right.
Let's get ourselves sponsored. What's our main sponsor going to be? I
Good old
think since this is gonna be
BeamNG.
a moment in Yulu
I didn't realize you
history.
could customize it this much in that game.
Their
That's
first
cool.
ever drag car to have a 6-second run.
You
Yeah, we'll just prepare for that. God, why
Yeah,
are
like
we
car
so
lubricant.
slow today?
You know,
Please,
for
like,
your
I'm
oil
saying
and
that
engines.
word out loud. Oh, we've got a
Gotta keep
proper
that engine
lubricant.
purring, baby.
So what comes after 6?
Get the right
What
lube.
comes after 6, guys? It's really funny.
Ha.
Sex. Ha 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 ha. Aha, yeah, thank you.
Six
thank you, chat.
number.
I know it is absolutely hysterical. I'm a funny comedian.
Brown.
Thanks for the donation. I will think about Alan Brown once the green works. Oh, the green works. Okay, I'll brown now. Look at that. Professional livery
God.
maker. Shinoid. Oh, sorry. Shinyod. It's so good. It's such a good livery. How's it looking, boys? What do you think? What do you think? Is it looking
Nice paint,
looking
nice
good?
paint.
I think it looks fine to me.
Introducing the new Nissan
It's a car.
Spasmo Orgasmo.
Yes, we're going to put it into BeamNG now and see if this absolute masterpiece can beat the 6-second drag time that Jimmy Broadbent has set us. So, Jimmer, prepare to get your ass beat. Well, it probably won't be by us.
You drive it, right,
It's
Scorcher?
not
You
gonna
totally
be,
drive it.
but
Say yes if we should put a Group C wing on the R30 Skyline.
I am not letting chat have any input whatsoever on what happens to my Skyline.
Yes.
Could make. If I hit 500,000
It would
subscribers, I
fly.
will buy a real car, and I will do an IRL stream, and chat can tell me what to do to it, and I will literally
Oh,
make
God.
customizations in real time, and we will make the most atrocious
stretch.
thing of all time in real life and drive it. 500,000. You could buy a Corsa for like 250 quid. Then you just stream it, make a video on it,
Perfect.
and then you make the 250 quid back again. You make the money back, and you get like a hilariously fun stream out of it. It'd be really easy to do. Jimmy Broadbent, you're going down.
There's no way this car actually drives.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, what happened to the car?
Look at the speed we were doing already there. Oh my god.
There goes your tire.
Go the wrong way up the slip road just to get to the drag strip. It's hard to drive.
How is it controlling? Wait, sorry guys, I'm blocking the speedometer. There you go.
This. It's falling over. Oh no, that's. There's no handbrake in this. The handbrake does nothing.
God.
All within our top speed of 200. This thing could definitely go so much faster.
Look how much it's wobbling, dude. Oh my god.
Can you save it? Yeah!
Oh, pro driver, let's go.
This. Oh god, it's gonna die. Oh, okay.
Oh,
It
oh.
didn't squat too much in the back, but the front had a bit more travel.
It squished the entire
The
front.
thing like goes to flip. Look at this thing, it's amazing. I really want to hit one of those motorway barriers and just fly with it. Here. Can I hit it? It's gonna be awkward. Here we go. Yeah. Oh yes, there's the drag strip like somewhere over there. Not where we're heading.
Who did that?
Oh Christ.
Who the
broken. Thanks
fuck
for telling
did that?
me. Oh my god.
Wait,
For
I can
sale,
do.
one drag car on
It's
the exit of
Bromander.
motorway slip road. Never raced
Hi-ho.
a rally.
It's
Who are we going up
Bromander.
against? Racing wheelie bin. Oh Christ. Let's choose an opponent that can make it to the start line. There we go. Say Covet.
Lurking because I need to
Right,
record.
I'll
Oh,
look
music,
up on that.
music. Let's go.
PC Kanye.
Oh,
Oh.
how dare. How dare you scare me like that?
Oh, did we did it? We think we did it. Oh my god. Come on. Did we do it? Yes! Yes! Yes, just about! Only just! First try. Yeah, I'm sure
First try.
it was. Bent rod. Yes,
No problem.
that man in the shed rod. More like your
What I
time
miss?
is dead. Car.
Shit.
This car. Nothing else in the 6-second range that we were sent by Mr. Jimmy Broadbent himself. So to that I say, suck my balls. Don't actually. That would be not very comfortable. At least not in a shed. Thank you, Mr. Jimmy Broadbent, for the challenge.
Hey, yo.
I always appreciate a challenge. If you're watching this in post and you haven't subscribed, you should do that. If you haven't followed the Twitch, that's in the description and all that stuff. Just go and do that. That's good. Help me hit 15,000 followers. We're really close. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Dun, dun,
But anyway,
dun,
we made a car,
dun,
it
dun,
worked.
dun, dun.
I'm happy. Okay. Kind of nearly almost sort of worked.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how you would survive technically in that thing. The engine would just heat up and kill you.
You wouldn't survive. You could barely turn.
That was so wobbly too. What is that? Okay, where do I click? We open up Discord. Where's Discord? There it is. Click. Bam bam bam. Ba da ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. I love the Wii shop music, dude. It's too good. It's too good. I'll make sure not to leak my DMs to you this time. What?
I get the sauce.
No, no sauce. No sauce this time for a little bunny boy.
Oh, what do you mean, no sauce?
Because there's no sauce to be had there. My dry DMs. What is
Is this
this?
a Minecraft music video? It
Demons.
is.
It is. It is a mother. It is. It is tradition. Someone will always post at least one. Oh, it's demons. It's a Oh my gosh. Wait, this is the actual song though,
Well-known one?
right? Or is? Oh, I've heard it.
Well, you know what? I've never been one to listen to Minecraft music.
No, I thought Demons is a real song though. Right?
Oh.
Thank you, board, for 30 cups of Silly Milk. Holy. That's gotta be a record. How come Broman doesn't collect Silly Milk? What's up with that? Who are you? Who are you today? Everybody's got demons. Sometimes they've got to go. Oh, this is a great song. Yo, he's powering up. Oh shit, is that... Who is this? Minecraft Steve? No, Steve is the main one. That's Hero Brian. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Mossman, for 3 cups of silly beverages. Let's go, let's go. You can't kill Hero Brian. Wait, I wasn't. It was Steve all along.
You know...
What?
You know what? Never mind. No.
What? What?
I was just gonna say, didn't Steve used to be white? What does Steve look like?
Oh my god. I think he's always been darker skinned though. He's never been white. That's Alex, the girl. The girl is definitely white. I think. Oh, shit, my body broke.
That and did.
Come on. Get up. Probably a lighter shade, as his Scorch said. Yeah, get it. Oh, snap. These animations are always so well done, though. It's kind of wild. Oh, am I half body again? How weird.
It's true.
Oh, I must have bumped my tracker or something. Oh, actually, it's just like disconnected everything. Huh. I wonder what I hit. 2 of my base stations are turned off. What? Come on.
Huh?
I don't know. The wireless quest tracking and stuff is a whole new monster that I don't understand yet. I hear something connecting and reconnecting a lot.
The Minecraft villager noises dwell within you.
Thanks for sharing that, Vortex. The last 2 videos, thank you.
Wait, there it is. You've played like 5,000 episodes of Uno.
This is Bob's auto-tune sneeze.
God.
Kerbal Space Program.
Markiplier.
Bless. Blues. Snooze.
That's not how I thought that
Snooze.
What the fuck?
He auto-tuned his sneeze.
That's perfect.
That's pretty good.
Blues. Snooze.
Oh my god.
That's not how I thought that was.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It sounds like Donald Duck sneezing.
Oh my god. Did he keep doing it?
I need that clip.
That was beautiful.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right.
Oh man.
It made me do dumb laugh.
Look at that broke Mark. That broke all of them. Larry the Platypus. What is this?
Well, Vanessa, are you looking forward to seeing Tokyo on our daddy-daughter trip?
Yeah, I was really hoping for Paris. I mean, I did drop all those
Being
hits,
the best
but
dad for
Paris
5
was more
minutes straight.
exotic.
Yes, that is why
Oh,
I chose
jeez.
Japan over Paris at the last moment. That makes perfect sense. Say, where's that humming coming from? Vanessa, is that you? Are you okay?
What do you mean, Dad?
Well, something's not right. The corners of your mouth are pointing up. Maybe you're running a fever.
Relax, will you?
You're smiling. What's going on?
The 50s doo-wop pop tonight.
So,
It's
who
evil.
are you going with?
Oh, you know, just a friend. Speaking of friends, I think you have a little visitor.
Hello, ladies. I'm here with
What if I
homemade
reconnect the
blueberry
trackers?
pie.
Dad, I thought you were going to stay upstairs. I've got the snacks covered.
But Pookie, I thought you loved the Doko Bunko.
Yes, I do love it.
Did he
and
just
thank
call her
you,
Poo-
but please,
He did.
Dad.
He did say poop. Oh gosh.
So what do you think? It's for my daughter Vanessa's birthday. I try to throw her a party every year.
Okay,
I
full
know,
body, back in
we go
action.
about our daily battle of good
Pookie?
versus evil, but instead, could you maybe help me set up
Pookie could be a
party
pet name for your daughter. I mean,
please?
I was called
Kleptocracy.
Pumpkin.
Vanessa used to love this.
My mom
game
would
when
call
she
me
was-
Pumpkin.
Vanessa! Oh no, she's still in the building. We need to stop those memes before they get to her.
I feel like I had
Or she
a
could turn
weird
into
nickname
meme.
now.
That's every child's worst nightmare.
Was it a food group?
Me
Or-
specifically, other children aren't afraid of turning into
No.
me. It's just that
I'm
saying
was called
turning
Data
into your
Man.
parent, that's what's
Data
scary.
Man?
Vanessa!
Oh, maybe you're like a superhero or
Larry the
something.
Platypus, how did you get here? I need a ride.
I
Can you
have
guys help
no
me
idea
out?
where they came up with
right?
this.
No, I have to save
Oh,
my daughter. This
my
is a
bad.
big deal. Oh, please, 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 oh, please.
Yeah, I wonder where
please,
Data Man
please,
comes from.
Please, please, please. Oh, come on, Vanessa. I came halfway around the world to get you.
Halfway?
Yeah, halfway around the world.
You met me.
Probably from the same place as my
Suppose you could
alcohol
put it that
addiction.
way.
What?
You did, didn't you?
You didn't have one when you were a child.
I'm coming with you.
Oh, this is great, Vanessa. Why do we tuck these guys into giving us a
Bumpkin.
tour
Y'all, I'm a
of Paris?
based
We can put you in
bumpkin.
the guillotine
Let's
museum.
go.
I hold the key to.
You called someone what?
No, your happiness.
What is that emote, and why did it
Said if
change
I
it to
got you a
that?
Little Mary MacGuffin doll, I'd be the world's
I-
greatest dad.
Yeah, when I was
I know
like
I'm known to
7.
add those emotes, but I don't even know what that
I have
says.
found one. I have been scouring the internet and garage sales.
Murder?
Trying
Wait.
to find the discontinued doll.
Wow, I
Monster. Oh, that's a monster can. Oh.
Remembered. I never stopped looking.
really? No, actually I do.
I forgot I added that emote.
So you just took it from the little girl? Right? Wow, that is evil. Honey, I am so proud
Just a
of you.
femboy holding a monster can. There's nothing suspicious here.
She's 16.
Totally normal.
I'm not hearing a no.
I'm not saying a yes, and I'm the father.
Damn.
To treat her with the respect that she deserves in a caring, fatherly fashion.
We? Shouldn't you be off playing with your little platypus friend?
What? And leave my little girl all alone in the wilderness? No way!
Dad, I'm not your little girl anymore. Look at me. I'm 16 years old. 16.
Okay.
That's practically an adult, but you still treat me like I'm a little kid.
I just need some space. That's
Literally,
all.
No one
Caesar
would take
is a
care of you, not even
child.
kindly
Which makes
ocelots
sense.
like I had.
Dad,
I could be at that campsite right over.
go home.
Okay, Pumpkin. Stay safe. There's probably nothing to fear.
He used pumpkin.
Huh? You see? You see how dangerous it is out here? You gotta help me overprotect my daughter, please.
You gotta help me overprotect my daughter,
Little
please.
girl anymore.
Oh my
Well, you're a
god.
little girl.
I know.
What a
All I
line.
want to do is have a good time with my friends, and you just keep popping up. It's like you don't trust me.
you're right. I'm sorry I
It's
got
the
in your
world that
way.
I don't trust.
You know, I know you can handle yourself, Vanessa. Come on, Perry the Platypus. Maybe there's still time for a scheme today. You know, I tried to be a good parent, but sometimes Vanessa! You leave my baby girl alone!
Dad, what are you doing here? It's dangerous.
Really? I hadn't noticed. All right, bees. You like honey, don't you?
Why would you just throw the... Okay.
Excuse me, Perry the Platypus. This is a hair
That's wild.
Yeah, I got it in Tokyo.
Cool, but they didn't know it was a hairdryer when you pointed it at them, so that means you're a little evil.
Okay, Dad, maybe I'm a little evil.
I knew it! It's okay.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna cry.
Dad.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I've never watched that show before. So it's good to know that he's not completely evil. Gravity
watched it
Falls was my
kind
favorite.
of.
I watched Gravity Falls instead of that one, I think. That was around the same time.
Trying to think, what did I watch? I watched a lot of Adventure Time and Amazing World of
Yes! Adventure Time was really good. I heard Gumball was really good too, but I never saw that one.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's such a good show.
And isn't like... Oh, I'm thinking Steven Universe too was like a huge LGBT character. Because he's like non-binary.
It's hit or miss. I'll say that about Steven Universe.
Yeah, that's fair. He's the bad guy that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems about right. We're gonna watch the thing that Bromander commented under. He said, I liked Freerun, but an isekai is not... Oh, it is not. Can't wait to watch this guy stretch a topic like that over 15 minutes. This is how one anime fixed isekai's main issue.
I think that might have been the one I posted.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, Freerun is not an isekai.
Years, Fullmetal Alchemist
It's not Born in Another World.
Uncontested as the highest rated show on my anime list. This is understandable. Few anime excel so consistently across the board.
That's so true.
Some contenders appeared every other season, but the hype eventually died down, and in time, FMA reclaimed its spot. Until now.
You really think Freerun's gonna live on longer than...
A year or so ago, I bought a fantasy manga from a store. I don't know what I expected, but I know that I did not expect much. Not only was I taken completely by surprise, but I fell in love with it. And when I heard Fullmetal Alchemist was dethroned, I had a feeling that Freerun had taken the spot. And trust me, it's here to stay.
Oh, we're gonna have to fact check that one.
Yeah, like next year, 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. Fullmetal Alchemist has been around for so long, but this one was really good. Like,
oh yeah,
agreed. I cried, and animes haven't been making me cry in a long time. Well, except Violet Evergarden.
Over the course of the last decade, no genre of anime has exploded in popularity as much as fantasy, to the point that you could say Freerun has entered an oversaturated market.
I don't even think it's...
And amidst the ever-growing catalog of fantasy anime,
it's our fault for
there is a
watching it over and over and over and over and over.
A subgenre
and they keep putting it out.
Clearly stands head and shoulders
and nothing else out.
It's also a lot of people recommend it whenever like new anime fans.
The idea of a character,
yeah, they're like, oh, you like fantasy?
Era being taken to a different
I got all these great ones for you.
This is not a new idea in fantasy. There are many examples of such journeys in Western media, and fantasy anime has been foraying into this genre since the 90s, with titles such as The Vision of Escaflowne or Inuyasha. The protagonists of these stories were often children or teenagers, living through a fantastical journey meant to evoke amazement and wonder in the viewers, while also signifying growth and change for the characters. Very often, the journey into another world is the last that they will ever make, as growing up means leaving the lands of fantasy behind and returning to the real world. But over the course of the last few years, the nature of the genre has changed. For starters, the characters being taken to another world are often adults now. Disillusioned Japanese salarymen, bullied shut-ins, or otherwise ostracized people who feel like they missed their chance at life. Unlike the isekai of the past, this is almost always a one-way trip, a second life following a premature death. The worlds of fantasy that these characters go to have also begun to all look suspiciously similar, with classic Dungeons & Dragons fantasy tropes such as elves, dwarves, and demons. But then there is Frieren, which also has a relatively traditional take on fantasy, and yet now stands as one of the highest rated anime of all time.
Yeah,
How did it not get lost in the crowd? What makes it stand apart? In a way, I think it has isekai to thank for its success. So, the thing about isekai protagonists is that they usually have it suspiciously easy. Regardless of whether they maintain their body, are reborn, or transformed into another race, these characters are often unreasonably favored by their new world, or find a way to cheat its rules. This means that they usually find themselves provided with advantages that allow them to overcome any challenges they encounter. It also does not hurt that a colorful cast of characters is often waiting to receive them with arms wide open. And
So it's not
offer
that
them
it
all
wasn't
the
isekai,
friendship,
it's just-
affection, and loyalty that they never
They didn't
had
make
in
it
their previous
isekai.
life.
But
Hey,
isekai
wow, I don't
fans
think I've
are the
been one
ones
of
who
these alone
watched
with the
it.
girl situation since I was in grade school.
Yeah.
As
I'm
most of
still
these
waiting
stories
for
inevitably
That makes
become
sense.
power
More episodes, man.
fantasies,
Come
the
on.
side effect is that they lose
Come
depth.
on.
This is not helped by the fact that protagonists are almost always a blank
not
canvas
faded,
designed for
ReZero.
self-assertion by the reader, so they cannot have much of a personality or a backstory to begin with.
Time to plop myself down. Bop.
Ultimately, the worlds of isekai anime become superficial amusement parks for viewers to engage in wild and unrestrained wish fulfillment.
I need more.
More power.
There are exceptions which try to compensate for the failings of the formula by making the world more interesting, or that attempt to subvert it by turning protagonists into actual characters. Despite this, the idea is so systematically misused that it has obfuscated the potential of this approach to storytelling, not to mention that it cheapens the quality of its fantasy. Failure is disheartening. Loneliness is difficult. But they do not justify the hopelessness, lack of accountability, and self-pity that have seemingly become typical of isekai protagonists, who often act like they are owed a second chance. This despite the fact that their previous life is abandoned like a ruptured cocoon once they are reincarnated into a better, idealized version of themselves. This is not necessarily bad, but it feels like a rather empty triumph. Success has no worth if it is achieved without acknowledging and learning from one's past failings. A lot of isekai seem to avoid the idea that misery is the result of a culmination of bad decisions in someone's life, and that they should take steps to mend this. Instead, the reasoning is that it's not their fault and that they have simply been born into the wrong world, and therefore need a new one where they can be better. So why compare isekai to traditional fantasy? Why put Frieren on the spot when these two genres can coexist and be enjoyed separately? Well, I believe that it's an interesting comparison because Frieren's message is the exact opposite. It's a breath of fresh air to these settings, a reminder that high fantasy is not dead, but simply misused. More than anything, it is a manifest against the morally dubious and self-indulgent values that most isekai seem to put forward. And I will explain why I think this. Frieren is a story that starts at the end of another. The main antagonist, the Demon King, has already been defeated by the hero Himmel and his companions. Eisen, a dwarven warrior, the priest Heiter, and Frieren, an elven mage who lived a life of isolation for thousands of years before joining the hero's party. As the heroes go their separate ways, we are left following Freerun to what we can only imagine will be a happily ever after.
Freerun thought she was washed
But
up.
it turns out to not be as happy
when
as
they
we
met
could have
her.
hoped,
Like, that's wild.
given that our main character has to see her companion's age and ultimately pass away, knowing that she will remain behind. Again, this is nothing new to fantasy. The genre as we know it was born from J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, and even he had already started thinking about the philosophical implications of relationships between long-lived races like elves and mortal humans.
It's ad time.
The natural intuition is that this is going to be a sad story about the tragic nature of immortality and of losing those you love to the inexorable passing of time. But this is where Freerun is different as a story.
And pause. I want to read the chat thing. Newscast update from Silly's chat room. Mothman is vibing with their special drink. Cheers. Scorched on a color quest, seeking the perfect shade and pondering the enigma of Pookie. Meanwhile, Kai drops a mysterious bumpkin-based bumpkin, but Scorched denies any bumpkin involvement. And who's this monster energy villain we can't help but love? Stay tuned. Can't help but love that monster energy. Oh god. That's funny. Ugh. And resume.
The elven mage realizes that she made a terrible mistake. Had she tried harder to keep in touch, had she visited more, she would have gotten to know Himmel better. But she didn't, and there is no magic in the world that can give her back the time she wasted. So what does she do? She vanishes for another 20 years, falling back into the same old habits she had before she went on the journey. But she is not the same as she was before. The journey changed her.
If anyone hasn't watched Freerun yet, the best animes of
Eventually,
2024.
chance has it so that she visits Heiter, who, on his deathbed, entrusts her with his adoptive daughter. And Freerun accepts.
Yeah, your headset went all wonky.
This is where the tone of the story changes, and where the journey truly begins. As she becomes responsible for a human life, Freerun can no longer live in the way that she used to.
私一人の時間ってわけでもない。もう少しって何年ですか?
This story is not an epic fantasy. It's about traveling and seeing what's around the next corner. While the action may pick up eventually, there is no promise of it. It just kind of happens. Could be that they have to fight a dragon, could be that they have to pick up produce. At times, the way in which Freerun chooses to travel, the quests she takes, and the rewards she accepts seem downright foolish. At least, that's how it appears at first to her new companions, Fern and Stark, who are both pupils of her former comrades.
Uh-oh.
But this show does...
The video disappeared.
What's up?
The video disappeared on the stream.
Oh.
But I caught it. It's weird. It did this last time too.
That is weird.
I think if we go between the two, it'll pop back up.
Brilliantly.
Oh, where'd it go? Lame. Okay. Then I guess we can do that. But now it's full screen. We'll just move Sealy down a little bit. Where do I move us? How do I move us? Where are we? Ah.
Is that the two humans that Frieren takes under her wing are learning things about their elf companion alongside the viewer.
Does it still stream to you?
Frieren is an odd one. For over 1,000 years, she has woken up and not been a morning person. She buys seemingly useless, unnecessary junk on impulse.
Yeah, that's the potion that dissolves clothes.
True beauty,
Let's
even though she
go!
still looks like a young girl. Through these quirks and other little things, what becomes clear is that Frieren is not bothered by her nature as an elf. Her very long lifespan is not something that she resents, and if anything, she seems to be quite comfortable with herself. She exudes this sense of inner peace and self-assuredness, which is very unlike what you would see in a human who was given immortality. But there is also a silly aloofness to her that makes us understand that despite the differences that she has with humans, she is still a person with feelings, desires, and memories. And she has a lot of them.
エルフの感覚はわかりませんね。まったく、いつから生きているのやら。
One of the perks of having an elf protagonist is that she has seen a great many things, but also that she has a very long memory. Frieren is a repository of knowledge, and as a mage, she has amassed a veritable panoply of spells. But most of them are extremely specific. A spell that makes ice shavings without syrup. A spell that removes rust from statues. A spell that turns sweet grapes sour. You get the gist. Okay, so the premise of the show is that Frieren drags Fern and Stark along in these adventures to get wacky grimoires. On the surface, it may seem like a simple, fun, slice-of-life adventure. But there is more to it. Village to village, fight by fight, season after season, we see as they learn to understand each other more. Through every experience, the many themes of the show become intertwined with every narrative decision, and every character that is encountered has a little something to add to their meaning. Characters like Graf Granat, Old Man Vol, and even demons like Qual all help continue reflections that were started in previous episodes, and set up new ideas that will continue to be expanded on organically as the show continues.
It does flow really well.
Living characters share the screen with individuals who remain only in Frieren's memory, like her master Flam, and of course, Himmel.
Yeah, so unique.
That's how the story remains compelling. At every step, Frieren is reliving the journey she made with her original party. It does not matter that we did not get to experience their journey directly.
In fact, it's better.
Through Stark, we understand Eisen's true strength and the power that he drew from humility. Through Fern, we understand Hyter's casual grace and the kindness that he hid behind cynicism. Through Frieren, we understand Himmel. We understand the fundamental qualities that made him into someone fit to be a hero, but also into a good friend. Through all of them, we understand the point of the journey. Here is a being that
it was
is
like the best
literally
use of
thousands
flashback
years
because it's
old,
flashback
who has
you never
seen
saw.
entire civilizations collapse into dust and
Yeah,
killed
it
some
really
of the
was.
most powerful demons in existence. And yet, all it takes is spending 10 years in the company of good friends for her to become willing to change. It
10
doesn't
years for
happen
her was
overnight.
like short.
Change is a slow process. Frieren had to lose before she learned the value of having. Rather, by losing it, she finally started thinking about what she had. It's fine to be afraid. That's how you become brave. It's fine to enjoy the things that you enjoy. That's how
Oh my
you
god, when he
become your
fought
own
that
person.
dragon, that was such a. It
It's
was
fine
so
to
good.
make mistakes. That's how we learn. And you can make a mistake alone, but it's always better to make mistakes together. It seems that it was always short-lived mortals who left a mark on Frieren, even if from her perspective they were only together for a short time. And we understand why these mortals stuck around with her despite knowing that she would outlive them. They simply liked her and wanted to be remembered by her. And whether she knows it or not,
I think the blue-haired boy loved her.
Frieren has decided to do the same for others. Because if a spell exists, it means that someone created it.
Yeah, definitely.
It is the culmination of someone's toil, of their frustration and research, of their dedication and passion. Even after their body has withered away and their name has been forgotten, the spell remains. Like a song or a story, as long as it is learned and passed on, it will forever bear the mark of its creator.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt if, by learning the spell, you can make the sour grapes that your friend likes. This is Frieren's philosophy. You do not need a second life or a second world in order to have a second chance.
人間の寿命は短いって分かっていたのに、なんでもっと知ろうと思わなかったんだろう。
お前はいつか大きな過ちを犯し、人を知りたいと考えるようになる。
Because it's never too late for you to change. And it's fine for you to rely on others to help you become who you want to be.
その時はここに帰ってこいって言ってんだ。手助けしてやる。
Frieren is about carrying the people you have met in your life with you. Carrying their lessons, their silly quirks, their kindness, and paying it all forward. The beauty of the series is that although it all starts with tragic loss, grief, and regret, it is not a condemnation of eternal life, but rather an ode to the beauty of things that are ephemeral, and of how sharing their memory can make them truly immortal. Thanks for watching our video. If you're a fantasy fan, I really do recommend that you give Frieren a try, even if anime is not your thing. It's leading the charge in a resurgence of the genre that I am very excited for.
Why are you doing this?
And I, for one, cannot wait for later parts of the manga to be adapted because I think it only gets better.
Why me?
If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It does help us tremendously.
Oh man!
I would also like to thank our patrons for supporting us in these projects.
My head was comfy on
I
your
really do
chest.
hope we can continue to make these videos
we're back.
for a very long time.
Oh my gosh, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Silly's a lab cat now. Let's go.
Stepping all over you.
Oh.
Oh. Ass got stuck in your face. Oops. My bad.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you're into that?
Yeah.
I mean, you're fine with that?
Yeah, I just
Wait.
gotta... Huh?
Hmm?
Wait.
God, that was such a wholesome video.
Yeah.
That was really well put together.
You know what's funny, though?
What?
When they were talking about isekais inspiring Frieren, they put one anime in there that's not an isekai.
Oh, really? What was that?
Solo Leveling is not an isekai.
Solo Leveling is not an isekai. It is still based in his world. That's true.
Yeah. So it's
He's sent to another world, but
modern
through a portal? Yeah. Yeah. Modern fantasy in a world where they have directly connected to another fucking universe. Which is pretty cool.
That's... I see that.
No, you don't. What are you talking about? Yacht. Damn. I smacked you with my tail.
Yeah.
The Master Man, what is this? You posted it.
Takeo Sarada, former Japanese Minister of Land, Infrastructure, Transport.
The government won't let this manga
Tetsuya
get an
Gamma,
anime.
former Minister of Transport. Yoshihisa Mirokawa, former Chief Cabinet Secretary of Japan. And Genzo Michinaga, president of Japanese Public Highway Corporation. The people I listed do not go by these names. These are the names given to them in a manga. One where they are each brutally murdered one by one in flashy style. The Japanese government at the time this manga was being made, or that hold high status in wealthy companies. That's like if instead this was Borge Jush, Beth Jezos, Arak Babama, and Pansy Nalosi. Like, sure, they have different names,
Nice
but you
way
know
to change
who
the
this is
names
and
so not get
important positions they
demonetized.
hold. Yes, this manga is about a vigilante cleaning house in Japan in
That's
an effort
brilliant.
to do one thing and one thing only.
Really, though?
Akumetsu has 162 chapters and is one of my favorite series ever made. So consider this a Hail Mary to try and get it some more recognition. It's a rather fast-paced manga despite the amount of dialogue it has in certain chapters. They're rather short chapters after the first few, so it shouldn't take anyone too long to read it. It begins with a girl kissing a boy in her class as a final confession. The boy's name is Sho.
Silly.
This is the main character of our story and one of...
Your head is cropped out of the frame.
Oh.
In your stream.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
You're just all neck down. Unless...
I can see my own stream.
Oh.
I'm in it.
Oh. I'm stupid.
You had something covering the stream.
One of the most charismatic characters in manga, period. The girl goes off to earn money by giving into prostitution for this old dirtbag and a bunch of other old men who are a part of a semi-governmental corporation. The main one with the panties on his head, I believe, was based on Haruhiko Kuroda, but I'm not entirely sure. For context to what I'm about to say next, a billion yen is worth $6 million US today. All of these men will be receiving a retirement of 1 billion yen, with the main one receiving 2 billion yen, while living in a house that costs 6 billion yen.
All my trackers.
This meeting these men are having while being on overtime pay is being spent on
all my lighthouses are turned off for some reason. Why?
Experiencing a debt of 700 trillion yen. Before the girls can get humiliated even more, Akumetsu pops up and shoots one of the men in the leg. They all believe he's a common thief who doesn't know who he's dealing with. They demand he states his name and he responds Akumetsu. The girl immediately recognizes the masked man's voice, realizing it's Sho. Akumetsu then points a gun at the windbag regardless and tells him he has some questions, and depending on how he answers, it will indeed be his final answer. I've made the smooth brain comparison in the past that Akumetsu is like Light Yagami, but instead of a god complex, he's a comedic troll with a gun instead of a death note. And for whichever individual is about to tell me that Light Yagami didn't have a god complex, literally just reread the first chapter of Death Note. I'm not finna see another comment like that again. Akumetsu asked the old pervert 4 questions. The first being, can 10 million yen kill a person? The faces Akumetsu makes while asking this type of stuff is gold. He then tells a story about a man who was denied a loan of 10 million from the bank the old Kuda is a part of to replenish his stock, and then hung himself. He then asks, who does the money you steal belong to?
There we go.
The senior citizen says no one. He's paid by the government, and Akumetsu
There were extra
contemplates it
trackers
for a
in my
moment,
computer that
and then
should
shoots
have
his
been
toe
there.
off. Now, I'm not advocating for this, but if my chemistry teacher
that's
was
my chest.
asking questions like
What is
this
happening?
with this type
Ow.
of methods, my grade would have
shocking
either
myself.
been a
Ow.
lot better
That's
or
not
I
good.
wouldn't be here. Akumetsu says, I didn't ask you to talk back. What I'm asking about is your stealing. He puts the gun to the elderly fuck's head and presses him about where he really gets his money, until the gray-haired bastard admits it's from taxes. Akumetsu tells him he's correct and then shoots a man charging at him. The third question is, how many people can 300 million yen save? The answer comes from the story of the man who hung himself. 30 people can be saved, which means the wrinkled wretch killed 30 people and therefore deserves death. And then he asks the final question. After all evil people in this world are dead, will this
Welcome
world
back.
be peaceful?
Thanks.
The 1 foot in the grave guy pissing and crying says there are already plenty of more evil individuals, and there will always be more no matter how many he
Dominant.
kills.
Cheapos.
Akumetsu laughs and says, so I'll kill them too. I'll clean up all the evil. The one that destroys evil, that's right, that's Akumetsu. And kills the former chief of finance by splitting his head open with an axe.
God.
The cherry on top is as Akumetsu leaves with the dead body, he's then shot by the cops, and
That's
right
intense.
after the mask explodes, blowing his head off. Understandably traumatized, the girl goes to school the next day.
A little
and as if
traumatized,
nothing
maybe.
happened, Sho screams he's sorry for being late, sits at his desk, and nonchalantly winks at the girl. The manga only gets crazier from here, trust me. Sho's personality is often seen in these 2 shades, the serious bringer of justice like the Punisher, and the jovial class clown performer. I've likened him to Deadpool in the past, but with the games he likes to play with the people he kills, it gives off a similar vibe to Jim Carrey's performance as the Riddler. The overly expressive faces straight out of a comedy cartoon to break tension and make light of interactions from other characters is a really nice touch, honestly, since this shit can get very intense for long stretches, especially since it delves into very real-world issues at times while using an over-the-top approach that is allowed to describe at the very least, such as blackmailing the Prime Minister and teaming up with him to help start a legitimate reform, and drawing a line telling the police that for every gang member that crosses that line, he's going to shoot off the police chief's fingers. Throughout the manga, he presses individuals who play a role in putting Japan in the state that it's currently in, whether that is slicing a man up with a samurai sword after giving a speech about how the banking system and the way politicians abuse it need to be handled, or letting his mascot, Ametsu, explain the fault with the financial institutions, and how the banks don't keep their promises and uses a fire hose along with 27 other types of weapons to kill these individuals. Every time he kills, he also dies with the mask blowing up. Again, need I remind you, these are, like, all the people you're seeing being drawn in this manga, at least for the most part, are all based on real individuals within the system of Japan. The origins behind his powers and how there are multiple of him in different locations at the same time, I think ties in really well with his master plan, and more on that later, but I think you can see why I doubt this series will ever get an anime. It is not a new trendy series to start off with. This was made back in early 2000s, and I don't know what studio would take the risk of adapting that, as well as a series about killing real Japanese politicians and businessmen, while some of them are still active in different positions. Personally, I think the controversy of it and the discussion surrounding the character would make them bank.
That's good.
But it seems a lot of studios are content pumping out rehashes of My Life in A or As A in Another World. Unlike other series like Vagabond, Climber, Innocent, etc., where adapting the art style of those series would be difficult in a way, I think the art style of Akumetsu could translate beautifully if they don't just CGI the whole thing. There are anime that delve into insane premises and concepts, but for one, let's be honest, Japan is weird in some ways, and at least they can somewhat draw the line at this is very separate from reality. When it comes to the concept of Akumetsu and what it delves with, not so much. The fashion in which these kills are carried out is what gives the manga a bit of its identity while asking the question of the people in the story and in the audience: if you had the power to destroy evil that was making your family and neighbors suffer, would you? And again, this isn't some abstract alien. This is a legit critique at many times of the Japanese government. He treats all of these like a game show, and the author becomes less and less subtle about the people that are being killed by the 90 chapter mark, and the methods become more and more over the top. Whether it's burning down someone's home, having a death race, or burying them alive underneath the highways they love so much. The deaths start to be a reflection of the corrupt manners in which they live their lives, kind of like the Saw films, as well as the story does a good job of addressing evil across the board, and not just in a political sense. Although it is undeniable that this story has political themes, of course, and it's safe to say the author is not fond of these people, the overall idea, I think, is addressing the evil we share as a whole and what we can do to change it, especially considering the consequences of the aftermath, where in an attempt to get rid of a monster, we might bring rise to an even bigger one. There can be a conversation in regards to politics in relation to real life, but I'm not well educated enough on those matters, and who wants to hear an Anituber's opinion on this shit? What is this, Twitter? Plus, morality when it comes to stories and blurring the lines with reality is a mess as a whole, since there are people who go to disturbing lengths to defend characters like Griffith, so I doubt they would concede that Akumetsu is clearly a morally gray vigilante, and not an outright hero that is purely a political statement. Sure, is he as bad as the slime balls presented to us in the story? Probably not, but he still feels obligated within the story to die as well after committing what is terrorism-based murders. Akumetsu even makes an example of someone who pretends to be him to assassinate someone as they are unwilling to give their life for it. The entire scene is absolutely insane, and probably the most memorable part of the manga outside of the backstory to Akumetsu, as he puts a real Akumetsu mask on the man who was pretending and tried to snipe somebody, and straps him to a wheelchair as he invades a news broadcast of a political debate, pressing a button which leads closer to the detonation of the mask if he doesn't like the questions being asked. I also love how it shows the network keeping the broadcast up because of how good it's doing for their ratings, regardless of whether or not it's okay or not to keep it going. The host says that Akumetsu is a terrorist due to his actions and methods, and Akumetsu happily agrees, and with the same smile on his face agrees that he is a hypocrite. It is indeed cruel, too cruel. I surely must be evil. The people say he should be punished, and he responds that's what he's been doing from the very start. Seems you already forgotten. We Akumetsu execute ourselves every single time. Our slogan of one man, one assassination. If we don't die as well, we ain't a bona fide suicide squad. Meaning it's a W execution of evil. This man was speaking to a Twitch chat that didn't even exist yet. He continues by stating he does not believe his actions are correct or justifiable, but if not, he is willing to do the incorrect thing to accomplish his goal, destroy evil. That is what drives him, and the mask is a symbol of their death. The whole ordeal ends with the massacre, and the death of the imitator and the man debating the prime minister, using a giant blade that pops out of the wheelchair and impaling him, running the bull style, while all of Japan sees it go down live. Nothing is left but a bunch of blood and corpses, and the nation is in silence. Quote, Akumetsu's way of thinking and actions were not something acceptable within cooperative society. Still, people were succumbing to his logic, and in one instant had internalized it. Akumetsu had driven this country of Japan from its perpetual wallowing in death, and the destruction of evil, and his main purpose for existing. I think the mystery of the character is intriguing, and his antics are fun to watch in a revenge porn sort of way, and the idea behind a character like Akumetsu really does present itself with an interesting discussion. Still, there is a bit of a disconnect where Akumetsu feels like a force of nature and not a character with tangible, relatable goals, until we get the backstory and origins of how he came to be, and the kill that stuck with me even more when I did the research behind it. For those that want to avoid spoilers, I would suggest checking out this other video, but leaving a like before you go would be appreciated. For the rest of y'all, the origins of Sho and the multiple of him that seem to never end ties into my favorite kill in the entire story. It isn't the most flashy or over the top of all his performances, especially in comparison to an actual concert show he does, or when he gets one of them in a boxing ring and goes prime Mike Tyson, but it's the one that felt the most real and finally attached itself to the character. It is revealed that Sho was close friends with Kitsuragi, who asked Sho what he would do if he were to die tomorrow. Sho comically asks if he could be granted a week, and Katsuragi asks about revenge, showing him a man that he believes to be evil or the former mafia boss, quote-unquote. Sho says getting rid of one man isn't enough. The entire infrastructure of the organization needs to be wiped out or nothing really gets done because he'll be replaced. It is then revealed that Katsuragi is dying from cancer, a liver cancer that was formed by contracting hepatitis via contamination. Katsuragi was born with this big-ass word of a disease, which means he lacks the protein that will allow his blood to harden. So if he bleeds, he won't stop bleeding. To counteract this, he was injected with fibrinogen. Go ahead. You read this and pronounce it properly the first time. Fibrinogen concentrate. Whatever. A substance that was found to be contaminated with hepatitis C, and thus, through unfortunate circumstances, contracted it and developed cancer. Given the context this series likes to base things on very real people and circumstances in Japan, I wonder if this was made up perchance. Quote, in 1977, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration revoked all licenses for fibrinogen concentrate because of the risk of hepatitis infection and suspected lack of effectiveness. However, in Japan, fibrinogen concentrate was used routinely for treatment of obstetric bleeding until 1988. Even in 1997, academic texts by Japanese authorities and obstetrics still recommended that obstetricians use the product. An estimated 10,000 cases of hepatitis C infection are attributable to the use of fibrinogen in Japan. The article then says, and are a result of authoritarianism that hindered effective policy changes. Scientists have a duty to refine repeatedly the quality of their evidence, and policymakers need to adjust existing policies continually to accord with the latest scientific evidence. End quote. This isn't unique to Japan, as there have been other scandals such as here in the United States, especially during the 80s, in regards to contamination for blood treatments. Yeah, the 80s overall was not the best time to have blood issues. For those of y'all that know what broke out in the 80s, shout out Magic Johnson. This in particular is directly tied to the story, however. Katsuragi has accepted that he is going to die in an attempt to take his own life, but is then pushed out of the way by Sho, who is seemingly killed in an accident. But Sho gets up and drives off into the night. But in the morning, he is walking around as if nothing happened. It is then finally revealed that Sho is a clone of an evil genius called Hiroshi Jinguji, the ringleader of the black market and a brilliant scientist that learned how to continue his life via cloning and memory transfer. Sho, upon learning this, becomes super existential and falls into despair, wondering what's the point of his existence. But how is it that Sho isn't full of evil? Well, long story short, there was a perfect version of the clones known as the Ubermensch, as it is referenced in the story that he killed an evil one a while back, and the clones that were left were all babies, hence why Sho isn't older. Jinguji's plan was to create superhumans and spread his influence across the world, but that plan was foiled, and now Sho is left with all of these other versions of himself in a clone plant to avenge his fallen friend and obliterate the system that killed him. This finally leads to the former Minister of Health being kidnapped and injected with the concentrate. He cries saying the people who died had bad luck, and Sho says he had bad luck also then. The display of rage and then immediately calming down with a somber expression shows how personal this is in comparison to the previous killings. Akumetsu says that 43 individuals were chosen, the most responsible for the push of the concentrate in the 80s to be injected, which caused the death of 43 individuals. It took 3 days then to find the place where these individuals were being held by Akumetsu, and by then they had passed away due to their heavy injuries. Again, not the most flashy and gruesome of all the deaths, not even close, but given all the context we are given as the reader, it felt as if one of the heaviest. The story continues on with Akumetsu's quest to destroy as much evil as he can, including himself given the origins of where he came from. I think it's a story that has one of my absolute favorite main characters ever that carries the show, while presenting an interesting theme that blurs the line hard with reality, making us wonder if we actually had the ability to change things, how would we go about it? Because it's easy to talk and just be a grifter online. But sadly, due to its lack of popularity and the subject matter of going GTA mission on Japanese politicians, I doubt this will ever get an anime. I'm willing to wager my own life on it. All the more reason for you to check it out for yourself. If you like these videos, make sure to turn on the bell notification, and if you want to support the channel and join weekly watch parties, make sure to check out the Patreon. As always, this has been The Masked Man. Hope everyone has a blessed rest of the day, and peace.
Peace out, homie.
Well, that was a good video. I definitely didn't expect that.
I couldn't focus, I'm not gonna lie. The ADHD
You're
went
okay.
blur.
You're okay.
Oh, what the fuck? It disappeared again. Why you do that? It only just disappeared when I clicked on it, but... Huh. Let's see... And now for comedy.
Wait,
from one of my favorite creators. I love Pantsa Hat. Oh my god.
Oh,
the gamer girl who loves you showed up to boys' night.
Hey, my player too. Wanna play with my joystick?
Your what?
Wait, I meant yours. I was just hoping we could do a little comfy cuddle couch.
Yeah, that's not going to work for me. You should go.
What? Why?
I'm gaming with the boys today. I don't think you can handle it.
But I love gamers. I can handle the smell, whoever they are. Look, I even got my lucky controller.
Winch, you call that a controller?
Mad Cat, dude. Oh, that's old
It's
school.
not even plugged in.
It's wireless?
More like, why are you here? You're naive if you think you can game with this, especially with that antiquated relic. Leave.
What's so special about your controller?
Glaze upon its majesty.
Is that a credit card reader?
With this machine I have only.
It's a credit card machine. It's literally.
It's actually the optimal tool for modern gaming.
Precisely.
Gets rid of unnecessary buttons, bro.
Unnecessary buttons.
Gaming, you're just buying microtransactions.
Our transactions aren't micro.
It's better when they're small.
What are you, poor?
Well, if you're gonna game with us,
You can't be rolling open the default skin, bro.
We have a reputation to uphold.
Ugh, what? Being the last of your bloodline?
Some of us care about our appearance.
Hey, I took off my pajama pants to be here.
Well, you should have put some clothes back on, you harlot.
Let's just play some classic video games. There's no battle pass, no grinding, just pure nostalgia.
Take off the rose-tinted glasses. Those games didn't even have a cash shop.
oh, they're adding it to the remake.
Finally, bro.
Oh no.
Those graphics are only acceptable to
sadly,
someone
this
with
is the
low
direction of
standards
gaming.
And
Yeah,
father
this is
issues.
too real.
Downloading some 80 gig game.
Look at this photograph.
What about it?
This is my modded Minecraft.
Why did you frame it?
Why? What do you mean, why?
Let me just play with you dorks.
I guess Turskit could AFK EXP farm with us.
Yay, this sounds fun.
That's all they're doing for their game is AFK EXP. God damn it. They're not even playing a game. Yeah, literally. And just imagine just buying gems like $60, $120, just buying gems, just beating the game in like 2 days.
Explain to me how basic hygiene optimizes my gaming.
It's literally
I think your smell is literally peeling
not gaming.
Like your opinion matters. Be gone, E-Thought.
Be gone, E-Thought.
You know you're never gonna find another pretty thin gamer girl who will play with you, right?
I would certainly hope so. You see, it's pretty, perky, plump, purple-haired gamer girl pretenders like you that pervert the purity of gaming. You wear my gamer culture like a free-to-play skin, just to entice and infatuate young men.
You called me pretty.
I was using air quotes on the pretty. You witch.
Fight me.
You witch.
Step on your orbs and crack your staff.
You might be able to beat my physical form, but in the gaming realm, I can be whatever I want.
This is what you wanted to be?
Wrong Stop laughing.
Oh man, cheating with vicious mouth.
What was that? You weren't even cheating in a subtle way.
Oh my god.
Unfair.
How? You too could have bought the extra starting health DLC and instant win pass. Cheating
An instant win pass.
I don't need to cheat to beat your geriatric butt.
You win!
Dude, I was seriously just button mashing. I thought you dedicated your life to this.
What do you know about dedication? All you do
I love how her
is chase after
boyfriend
a
just
PC
left.
twink who would rather hang out with an old smelly man than you.
Never mind.
You and I both know you will forever be banished to the friend zone.
You know what? Video game violence just isn't enough. I'm gonna mount your beard on my freaking wall.
I should have known you wouldn't have been able to keep this competition solely in the gamer's realm, where it's fair. But I guess now I can get back to real gaming.
Hey, Wizard, your mom called. Something about weird transactions on the credit card. Yeah, they froze the account.
She froze my mana accounts. I have to get out of here.
She froze my mana
With the
account.
dummy thick goth girl who loves me.
Give me that joystick.
Woo!
You know, I find it funny that me and Bromander and Longo were talking about that. Where I was like, oh yeah, you know, the auto combos for for Street Fighter,
the fighting,
where it's fucking annoying. It's like
the instant win DLC.
I'm just as good as you. It's like, no, you're not.
No, you're not. You should have, like, a fighter game should have a separate sections for that. There's one where you can turn the option on, and one where you can't, and different competitive, I guess, rankings for each. Would literally just fix that. Except for when people hack and start using the other one in, using auto fighting.
Because it had to be like, nope.
Better than Valor. Oh, it's been out for 100 days. Street Nova, really? That's the first-person shooter where you can like turn sideways in the paper. I didn't realize it's been out for a. Really? Oh, maybe they pre-tested it. Thanks for recommending He's Done. Mr. Beast destroyed his career to me. I appreciate that.
It's
Thanks, YouTube.
I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad.
I don't think I've watched like a single Mr. Beast video in my life. I think I might have walked in on someone watching them.
2.
Yeah. There was really a kid audience.
Yeah.
It was for kids more than anyone else. It was like Survivor fake. So I already knew. Oh god, the second one.
I've only watched 2 because of TikTok.
That's fair.
I'm the only thing standing between this city
Oh my god.
and chaos. Guys, please keep the memes out of general chat. I'm going to have to start banning.
Hello, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
Want to help me measure my hog with this monster can?
Yes,
Robin, don't
Monster
call me
Kid
that.
Hog.
I'm on Discord.
Oh, you want me to use your full name, Bruce Wayne? Kind of a mouthful, but I'm used to those.
Bruh, what's Bruce Wayne doing at Batman's house?
Bruh, hippo.
Robin, in case you can't see, I'm very busy moderating Discord.
You're always on Discord, and all you do is ban people and slide into feminine men's DMs and beg them to fight crime with you.
In case you forgot, we're under quarantine now. I'm working from home.
But what about crime?
There's online crime. This guy just posted a meme making fun of Discord mods. Do you really think I can let that stand?
Is there anyone even left in your server?
They were all degenerates.
Holy improbability, Batman.
Someone joined your server.
Joker, I thought I banned you.
Batman, I have 47 alternative accounts.
What do you want, Joker?
Alright, Batman, I'll cut to the chase. You see, my father was a gamer, so naturally he was violent.
Joker, get to the point!
Alright, Batman, if you don't give me 1 month of Discord Nitro, I'm gonna say the N-word.
Joker, you've gone too far this time.
Didn't he blow up a hospital last week?
I know, he's getting worse.
What'll it be, Batman?
Joker, I can't afford Nitro.
What? I thought you were rich. Where's my $50?
I made some bad crypto investments.
Oh,
that door was just so funny. I actually had to move in with Robin number 7.
What happened to
This
the
is
other
Robin number
Robins?
7.
They died.
Oh, so you've got a new sidekick, Batman. Alright, I'm changing the deal. I won't say the gamer word if you send me a picture of Robin's thighs.
No, Batman, those pics are for members only.
What are you, gay or something, Joker? No deal.
I'm not the one who put his cute boy butt in spandex, Batman.
Oh,
I'm grooming them. I mean training them to fight scum like you.
Yeah, why doesn't my outfit have pants?
If I can grow up without parents, you can grow up without pants.
All of this mod power and no way to stop me.
Bad computer, track Joker's IP.
What?
Location found.
Location found.
Why did you try to say that word?
Batman, wait.
Oh my god.
Batman, he was just doing a little trolling.
Memes have no place in Discord, Robin. Why are you laughing, Joker?
All I wanted was Robin's thigh pics, and you brought them straight to me.
Why do you want the pictures, Joker? To prove that deep down, everybody's just as gay as you are?
Batman, I'm not the one spelunking in Robin's bussy.
Oh my god.
Oh
We really do live in a society.
Yes, society is real. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Best anime ever. Right there. Kaiju to corrupt
Wait, which
anime
anime?
fans 101. The butt fighting anime with the girls in swimsuits.
Oh, I thought you were talking about My Dress Up Darling.
No way, you just played that. Oh. Girls that look like my dress up darling enjoy my piano playing on Modern Warfare 3 lobbies. Cringe content. Okay. Dude could play piano anywhere and he chooses Modern Warfare 3.
He should play piano at the urinal.
And film it?
You know?
Isn't that illegal?
Yes. What? No, huh? What?
The urinal? Is that like the place of is that a club name?
Yeah. It's a club name.
Oh, okay, we'll go with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Serenade some dicks.
That's not. Oh my god. I hope you're having a lovely urination. Dude, I'm out. I can't. I just clipped that. You're welcome.
What the fuck?
Thanks for lurking after saying balls, Longa. Appreciate it. Fucking degens. God, I'm surrounded. I wonder
Balls
why.
indeed.
That's crazy. I wonder why. I just closed my legs,
Yeah.
okay? I didn't. Oh, I closed them.
Huh? You don't see with your legs open? Nah, I have to.
You see what I'm wearing? Here, I'll turn around.
You've got on shorts.
Wait, how come? Oh, the camera moved with me. Okay, there. Yeah, block the camera. Perfect. Those aren't much shorts, though, are they?
Okay. Fair enough. God damn it.
Oh, that's class. That was gold right there. That was golden.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it.
I can't wait till my Abby's done, so I can have pants again. How come no Avatar creators put fucking pants on their Abbies? Dear God.
Easy access at the urinal?
Even you have shorts on the shorts. Everyone just wants to wear really short
Pretty
shorts.
sure
Is
I
that
could
the
put on
reality?
something.
I'm wearing short shorts right now, like in real life. So it makes sense.
1 second.
They're comfy. Really good for summer. That's not the music. Wait, what? Media player? Wait, what was just playing? Oh. Hi chat. I hope you're enjoying the videos with us. Let's see here. It's time to take a little break. Oof.
Haha, see? Now I have skirt.
I guess that's a little bit more. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I have to. Oh, wait. Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, up skirt. Up. What? That was wild. We're gonna have to like fill in and clip that one, just like, boop, something on there.
Hold on.
Damn, that's crazy. Whoa. Wow.
Accidents were made.
Did you see that?
Skirts
Did you
not
see
the
that?
move.
That was whoa. I can do the sniffer thing. Maybe. Oh. See what? Oh, we just saw someone's you know, never mind. If you saw, you saw, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. It was that one over there. That one right there. Where my eyes are pointing. See where my eyes are pointing? Right there. Right over there.
What are you talking about? Nothing happened. Nope.
Just enjoying my face tracking. Just enjoying my lovely.
And
I like to chat. Get licked, bitch. Why is it not focusing on me? Focus on my face, damn it! Ah! Whoa, no clipping.
Flipping?
I don't know the meaning of the word.
What's up?
I'm trying to get it to I think it's working now. It's better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now it's not clipping.
Yeah.
Viseme's enabled. I turned it off. Disabled, bitch. Oh shit! I flew you into the ground. Hi. Put that away. Put what away? What are you talking about, Longo? Of course, the 1-3 match I play, something interesting happens. Wow. Those videos were very interesting. Totally.
Oh, they missed out. Pain.
Yeah, they didn't get to see it.
Yeah,
I guess
no
they have to go
feedback
watch
for
the
you.
stream VOD. Damn.
Yeah, true.
Don't forget to check out Silly's archive. Wait. Whenever Silly mentions...
Wait, is this Sean Wasabi?
The song? No, it's on my favorites list of all time music that I enjoy.
Oh my god, you have good taste.
It is. Sham wasabi. Yup. Burnt rice. Wait. What? Chat. Come on. Come on. Go up. Come on. Eyes up. Eyes up.
God, I fucking love that song.
I know it's so like clicky and stuff. I don't. It feeds my brain nicely. Yeah. I forget you can
Have you
see where
listened
I'm
to
looking.
Marble Soda?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think I listened to a lot of his. Hers, them, there, music, that music. Yeah. I just remember that people DM me, but they DM me like 7 hours ago and I didn't respond.
Oh.
Fucking ADHD, man, is wild.
You know,
Oh
he
no, I
gets
did
the best
respond.
of us.
Just kidding. The past version of me got it right, I guess. I don't. Yeah. What are we watching? It's already what, fucking 8? Jesus. I was gonna say we were gonna end the stream in 1 hour, but I don't think we're even close to our end like goal.
A 3-part series for videos?
Yeah, apparently. Fuck.
I'm partially to blame for that because I did just dump like 30 videos last second.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We're gonna watch some Zelda videos. Pause. Pause. Oh, this is only like 7 seconds. But this was adorable. Oh, sorry, chat. You went on the water for a second. Let me put you right there. Whoa. Now our heads are weird. Perfect.
Yeah, they're all wiggly.
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
Call that a
wobble,
wave
wobble,
dash.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. All that wave dashing. Yeah, classic wave dashing. Yeah, well, the waves literally dashing across our thighs. Wet, moist. Waves dashing.
Yeah, yeah. If I had enough space in my room, I would literally do the fucking Jin Kazuma fucking stupid wave dash shit.
You talking about like the...
I'd be like, hey, this is for all the Tekken players.
He's just like...
Oh, God.
Or like
Yes.
Sub-Zero is like... You know? Where Sub-Zero just like goes ice sliding. That's so much fun. He's just like...
Yeah, but Sub-Zero's lame. Scorpion's cool. Well, the cooler of the two.
Yeah, that's fair. Scorpion's pretty cool. Pretty neat.
Yeah, plus he's got the catchphrase, you know, to get over here.
Get over here. Oops. Okay.
Oh. Well, you better calm down. You're going to appeal to the fart fetish people.
Okay, now we're going to watch a new video. And 3, 2, transition immediately. Oh my god, not fast enough. Ah! This son of a bitch. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I don't want that. That's why there's no fart redeems on the SillyWilley stream. On purpose. Dear God. The only way you can do it is if you pay literal money to me in fucking bits and shit. That is the only way.
Hey,
And then it's like
there's someone out
$10.
there that would pay a pretty penny, you know, to hear you dry heave a fart.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna stand in front of you and press play.
Oh my god, no! I'm being silenced! Send help! You know what? It's not the worst silence.
Oh my god! Oh yeah! They're scrolling through his phone and or through her phone, I should say, through Zelda's phone. And there's a lot of pretty boy Link pictures. Ooh!
Oh my god.
He literally died and had to use a fairy bottle in the background.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just admire how beautiful Link is. Goddamn. Goddamn. Oh. Oh, so cute. Damn! Oh, I want to stop on the cooking one. He has like his fucking 8-pack. That's insane. No, that's only 6. I can't.
That is insane. Jesus Christ.
It's so cute. It's so adorable. You know my CPU is running at 97% right now?
Hmm? Why? Huh?
Yeah. I was wondering the same thing. Oh my god. I'm using 12 gigabytes of VRAM. Oh fuck. The GPU is running at 69 degrees. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Oh shit. Don't want to break my stuff. Hey. What do we... VRAM go brrrr. I'm standing in the middle of the text. There you go. Brrrr. So true. ADHD is kicking in and I don't know what to do anymore. I need like a sidekick that just says to... It's like, okay, click on this next, buddy. Okay. Hold my hand. We're gonna get through this together.
You want me to take the Markiplier approach and like get some keys and just go jingle jingle?
Yes, please. Oh my god. Focus. 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 What is this?
Oh my god.
Wow, you're so funny. Show me your feet. What is this? You posted it.
You're so
It's the line I always say.
Show me your feet.
Is that really the line? Wait.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so funny. Show me your feet.
It's perfect.
I don't know what's perfect about.
You know, you could even switch it up and you could be like, ooh, you're so funny. Show me your feet.
You didn't switch up the feet part though. That's the concerning factor of the whole thing. Why didn't you change the feet part of it? Why did that stay the same? Oh man.
Because that's the important part.
No.
It sells. It's the Marvel Cinematic Universe of feet.
Cinematic Marvel Universe of feet.
Yeah. That is peak cinema right there.
Peak 8 seconds of my life. Never getting it back. Actually, I watched it twice. 16 seconds.
Down here, did I not see you before?
This is from long ago.
Oh, you're so Portuguese.
Oh, what?
What?
You're
Kitty,
Portuguese.
what are you doing down here? Did I not see you before? Oh, you're so Portuguese.
Oh my god. Do we want to watch the video about the world's creepiest teen dating site, IMVU? I kind of want to skip that one.
Oh. Yeah, we can skip that. IMVU's overrated anyway.
I never touched it. It scared me. And yet here I am in VR chat,
Mr.
the
Bircham
predecessor.
is a recent adult animation project from the Daily Wire, part of the right-wing website / streamers
What is this?
self-proclaimed efforts
Mr.
to win
Bircham
the
is
culture
queer
war.
media. I don't think I've watched Mr. Bircham. Who's Mr. Bircham?
It sees the gruff, manly Richard Bircham
Oh, what show is this? Is this like a... Wait. American cartoon?
trying to educate today's liberal kids the
Queer
right way,
media?
and locked in an eternal battle with the woke DEI warrior, Mr. Carponzi.
Oh, Unity. Wait, whoa, wait, whoa.
Okay, some of you are probably a little confused right now. I recently made a video that
cool.
some of you may have seen talking about this show, among other things.
I need to
and
get water.
In the process of researching that video, learning about this show and the ways it's been received, I picked up on
Water is
something
good.
far weirder than an abysmal quality level, or an ironic leopards ate my face style rejection from parts of the Daily Wire's target audience. And that's this show's queer fan base.
I have noticed that lately that shows have been trying to
show
hit
up on
on like
practically any online
LGBTQ audiences. And one of them made like a whole actual superhero force of just gay characters. But it felt really fucking forced. It was like specifically made for that community and that audience, but it didn't seem to hit that audience and know that audience. It was not good. I don't think so. It was offensive, in my opinion.
Yeah. I could picture it.
I didn't witness an epic moment, Frosty.
Platform that
Are you
supports
sure about that?
images, and
Yeah, you did.
you'll see
Yeah, you
lavish
did.
fan art of Carponzi and old dick here sucking face. Search for Bircham discussion in text,
Clips
and you'll
flies,
see people
Scorcher
talking
witnessed
about this
epic
show like
moments,
it's
while Kai's
X-rated
VRAM screams in
Heartstopper.
delight.
The foursome between these four would go crazy. Mr. Bircham's gay daughter respects her dad so much. I want to draw Mr. Bircham pregnant, and that one gay
But beware, Longo's close-up shots might just leave you saying, "Ayo!" and reach for the carbs.
Oh, okay.
Ayo! I agree with that.
Sure.
That makes sense. What does it say? I want to draw Mr. Bircham pregnant and that one guy teacher holding his belly smiling at each other, but I don't got my drawing tablet at the moment. Can someone please do it for me?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must be some nice art.
teacher holding his belly, smiling at each other, and so on. Some of the accounts doing the stanning have fully committed to the bit. And at first glance, the question of what's going on here
account said
seems
they
to
were
have a
16 years old.
straightforward answer. It looks like a pretty clear case of cultural hijacking. As we discussed in that last video, Mr. Bircham is intended, at least in part, to serve as a right-wing culture war beachhead. That's not conspiratorial thinking on my part, it's literally how the Daily Wire's streaming pivot was framed at its inception by Wire bigwig Ben Drybones Shapiro. But the power pieces like these have lies as much in the discussions they prompt, in their cultural aftermath, as it does in the immediate viewing experience. Think something like Sound of Freedom. What was ultimately a pretty unremarkable text ended up providing a big dumb stick for idiots to bang the groomer panic drum with. Attempts to hijack the discussions around a project like this then, perhaps through widespread ironic stanning, through the collective creation of an imagined gay Mr. Bircham show, and crowding out genuine discussion from the Daily Wire's audiences and allies, make as much sense as any other type of online
like I'm one of those
pushback.
girls in those
Maybe a
chat
communal
videos.
ARG like Gay Bircham even works better
You're
at
not
disrupting culture warring than those alternatives. Given the way some of the target demo
Oh, wait,
reacted to the
no,
show
did that
as
joke
is,
over your head?
You have to imagine
Yes.
at least a few
You're talking about Japanese anime
They've
videos,
come across
right?
the show's queer facsimile in the wild and chosen to avoid the platform as a result. Sure, they'd be doing so for the wrong reasons,
That's
but
the thing.
less money in the Daily Wire's pocket is no
wanna know.
bad thing. And so a narrative
even wanna know.
begins to offer itself. It looks like people realized all
Oh,
this. It
man.
looks like this whole thing, Queer Mr. Bircham, was a semi-organized Zoomer psyop. There are posts and threads here and there
I had
where
to
this
catch
kind
myself.
of parallel thinking is
There you go.
visible. It seems that here and there people had
I
this
moved you.
idea and did it, managed to spread
Or I
the
moved
meme
us.
in an
Wow.
attempt to defuse the
Yeah.
show's efficacy and staying power.
Yeah, problem
Hence this
solved.
wholly inauthentic facsimile
My headset
success.
keeps shocking
The
me 'cause
existence
it's
of fan
plugged in.
animations like this, to the point that you may well have clicked onto this video from one of the currently booming pieces engaging in this cultural
My bad.
punking. It even spread to the channel's Discord. When I suggested I would be talking about the show, the responses were less about the political Daily Wire side of things than about that fan art. Again, that's straightforward. That would make sense as a story, and parts of that are certainly accurate. But the truth is stranger, because that very romantic clip I just showed you, that's not a fan animation, that is in the show. And that's not it either.
Nice.
There is some amount of textual basis for the standing and counter readings performed by the show's queer fanbase. People were locating stereotypically queer elements in the character design from around the show's release, but as more
His
episodes
mustache,
rolled
which
out,
screams "I
those
suck."
locations began to
Cock?
seem
Wait,
less
what?
and less shitposty.
Mustaches
There's that above sequence, of course, in which Mr. Bertram hallucinates dancing sensually with the sensitive effete Carponzi.
I'm such a feminine
This is
male, I
also
don't even
one of his
know.
hallucinations, so, do with that information what you will.
And what
Another one sees him imagining
I don't know.
Thelma and Louising with
That's
his
funny.
best buddy Gage. You guys remember what happened just before they drove
don't
into the
even know
canyon,
what.
though, right? And in other episodes, in
I'm
other
not as gay as a gay guy and never will be.
How do you feed your
But I can try to relate and understand.
Go Burley!
Which, guys, you must have realized how this sounds, right? Also, side note, Bertram seems to hallucinate a weird amount. I would probably get that checked out. There's the fact that when he and Carponzi first met, Bertram began the homoeroticism.
I've got my eye on you, Mr. Bertram.
Unfortunately, I'm taken.
There's also this flashback
Hey.
that has to being fascinated with big burly guys as a young boy.
Oh.
There is,
Fair,
of course,
fair.
his I love cock.
He looks so excited. Let's go.
Mug. Sure,
I
it's
love
there as
wood.
a visual gag, but the joke is that Bertram loves wood. In the 5th episode, Bertram literally tries out some pickup lines on his construction site, Man Crush.
So, do you volunteer here often? So you like half-inch ply for shear wall, or you're an OSB man? Okay.
Hey, don't make this a prison hog.
Look, I'm not saying that...
Don't make this a prison hug. Wow.
Stand culture visible in all this fan actually being reflected in the text. I am not
is this
saying that
fucking
the
show?
shoe fits.
I've never
But I am
heard of it
saying
before
that
or seen
there
it.
isn't not a shoe.
But I mean, this is
Even
good
for
to
a right-wing
see.
Show, as interested as this one seems to be in playing it safe, preserving a veneer of
God.
mass market.
Oh, that's
accountability,
terrifying.
It seems odd that there's so much here that can be taken in this way. Some have forwarded the idea that this was all deliberate from the get-go, that their own viewer-side attempts at hijacking were mirrored during production. Rumors suggest the animation team the Daily Wire used is largely queer, and that they snuck some of this in there. And that
They always
is
say that, like,
possible.
oh, the gay
Only to a
community's
point,
trying to
right?
gay up our
Maybe
stuff
a
again.
Sneaky guerrilla vandalism campaign
like,
on the part of external animators could explain
there should be
why
shows
those
that are
fantasy
for
sequences
everyone.
slay so hard, or some.
They don't have to
of the
all
other
be
visual
straight fucking
elements
man,
in
woman.
question, but there is
Goddamn
no queer
romances.
animator responsible for the fact that those fantasies existed in the script, nor for the existence of the other written anchors for the queer Mr. Bertram reading. Largely, then, the call's coming from inside the house here. Decisions made by Adam Carolla and the Daily Wire are behind gay Mr. Bertram.
Just like Carponzi.
Initially, that does seem confusing, and I get it. It's easier to imagine this as sabotage than as an own goal. Why would this be the case? How is it possible that the quest to create a figure of peak non-woke manliness, a real guy's guy, is so treacherous? It's not like heteronormative masculinity is a fickle protean bundle of contradictions at the best of times, and that even good writers routinely fail at drawing on these archetypes without creating characters that scan pretty well as queer, right? Wait, no, what the fuck am I talking about? It's exactly that. So, how coherent is masculinity in Mr. Bertram? Men like Bertram should be gluttons?
While I admire the gluttony, syrup shots? Seems like a waste of stomach space. Anchors away. And by tonight, we better all away an extra 15 pounds. Hoorah!
But also need to fat shame kids.
Since when can you not fat shame? When we were kids, there was one fat kid in the class. Now they're all fat.
The make-believe military LARPing Bertram and the gang do in
Because it
episode
doesn't
2
help.
is macho, but the next episode suggests funding arts instead of woodshop is the school being sissies.
Yeah, those pencil pushers needed to allocate more funds for the arts because they don't have enough lead in their pencils.
Good men
That
are
has nothing to do with their
husbands, are
sexual
monogamous.
preference.
Isn't marriage sacred, but also wife bad?
I renounce my union
I'm
membership.
so
They
confused.
force
Oh,
me
he's
to join
married
shows
and
to
has a
take
kid.
your money and spend it on stuff you don't agree with. That's already my life. I'm married.
And also,
I mean, he's married with a wife, but some people that from those generations didn't know they were, well, they didn't admit to being gay until they were like late in life. Like some men would get divorces.
Oh,
They'd get divorced at like 40 because they came out to their wife and said, you know, I don't think that I'm into women.
Yeah, because I was watching this like, this is so confusing to me. What is this?
And then the women know. I mean, the sex life couldn't have been strong. Maybe they thought their man was really bad at sex. Only enough to have a kid. Which a lot of people are bad at sex, so that makes
But
sense.
she had 2 kids, it seems like.
So maybe he's more bi. Maybe he's leaning hard on men. I mean, he wants to lean hard on men. That is confusing though. But you ever hear that joke? You know, oh man, he's a 10, but he's a racist. Yeah, oh no, he's a 10, but he shames fat kids. That's because that personality has nothing to do with your sexual preference. Never has, never will.
Yeah, true. Wants to do it a little more than lean on men.
Yeah, dance with them, you know.
I mean, there's some lean meat there.
Bertram's son, who the show
Does love
imagines
wood.
as a loser gamer in a state of arrested development, needs to rack up a body count.
PvP? I thought you could only get one of those if you had a girlfriend. And maybe you could get a girlfriend if you played a real sport. That button-mashing monkey is wasting his life.
He has over 50,000 followers.
Followers? What is he, a
Oh,
cult leader?
shit.
Scratch that. Cult leaders actually get chicks.
But then he'll need to pretend otherwise once he's married.
And you know how many women I'd chosen to politely ignore?
Because that's how you man? Bertram became a man through yanking it.
Oh, they close spears.
Yeah, the bra section of their catalog made me a man.
Yet minutes later, his son is an adolescent loser for supposedly doing the same thing.
Ha! You tool! Your hand hasn't
I feel
been
like it's
on
just
anything other than
reality
a
that there's so many
joystick and something I
people
won't say
like
in front of
this.
Jeannie in years.
One episode sees the Bertrams volunteering at Homes for Humanity, and the B-plot sees student aid Brad having to
He's just covering it up.
This one's real
face
like
his
depression.
fears, get a girl.
It's like real,
But while that's
yeah.
happening, so is this.
Consent with your neighbor first, please. Thank you.
Not doing that. What? I barely even hold your hand.
So getting women is masculine, but being with them is not? Being a good man is also being a good dad.
Eddie's earache got worse. He might need an operation. Do full-time teachers get health coverage?
Yeah, we get it, and it sucks.
Sometimes a man
So they probably didn't
has
write
to
this character
do
very well either. They
what he
made him
needs to do,
all over the
not
place.
what he wants to do.
You're a good dad, Birch.
But Bertram's hardly a nurturing presence.
Strike 3, you're out. Ah!
I guess being a good dad is insulting your son until he learns to insult you back.
Noob.
Insulting me and sweating? Finally, the son I've always wanted.
Let's take a step back. Masculinity is...
Oh, man.
Alright, no, let's just say it's a slippery thing at the best of times. And this isn't the best of times. These are not the best of writers. And so, instead of being sanded down, contradictions stick out. Signifiers lose their solidity. Does being enamored by other men's successful performances of gender denote a longing to do the same, or a longing for them? Does a mustache signify old school manliness, or something else? In Mr. Bircham, instead of coalescing
There are plenty
into the
of gay men
consistent, stable,
that
empowering thing
couldn't be
masculinity
openly
is
gay,
often imagined as in the
like,
conservative mindset,
in the 70s,
lines
80s,
blur
even
and
90s.
tropes drift. Its supposedly statuesque
Yeah,
form is allowed to
true.
sag and denature.
It still
Gender
exists to this
is
day. I mean, who are we
performed,
kidding?
but accidentally
Toxic
as
masculinity
a
is still
farce.
everywhere.
So when I say Mr. Bircham
the
is
only
queer
example
media,
where
I'm not just supporting that
it
hijacking,
was
the
chill
ironic
was with
appropriation of
Sketch.
the show by queer readers, the fan art. I'm not just saying it's queer
Who was
media
Sketch? You
by
mean the,
consensus.
streamer?
I'm saying that the ideas and
Yeah,
assumptions
he's a
underpinning
big
this season
streamer
of
who
TV
plays
fit together
Madden
so
and
poorly that they
talks about
practically
football a
beg
lot
the
and
viewer
had
to
a lot of straight
deconstruct
friends,
them.
and
I'm
then
saying that in
came out
spite
that
of
he was gay.
itself, Mr. Bircham paints
And everyone
patriarchal
showed support.
masculinity as a hostile and
Hell yeah.
often nonsensical thing. I'm saying that in spite of itself, there are moments within the text that apprehend and communicate the performativity of gender.
This is no time to be gay. Veterans Day is for dressing up in uniforms and marching in
parades
in the manliest way possible.
I'm saying that in spite of itself, the Daily Wire's Mr. Bircham acts as queer media. It's not on purpose. It's not as a result of the choice to add a gay character to that second episode. But it is kind of there, right? And so there is, I think, a very real sense in which the show's ironic queer fanbase, with every image, every M-preg fantasy, liberates a more complex Dick Bircham from the slipshod heteronormative
whether it could make the
masculinity
character
the
interesting.
structure of his show tries to impose upon him. As we've seen, to do this, to act out these gestures of liberation, is to pick up on and amplify tensions and cracks already existing there in the text. They're just hidden behind a season's worth of anti-woke strawmen and the worst jokes you've ever heard. Hey, you've made it to the end of another pillar of garbage video essay. Good job. Go get some snacks, rehydrate.
You know, all
I'm
I
never
will say,
watching that
though, is I watched a video on why American art is ugly, and I can't unsee it, and I hate it.
Oh, you're talking about the whole anime thing?
Television art?
Yeah. Yeah, that's on this list. I know, I saw that one too, and I didn't watch it, but I saw that it was posted, and it looked very interesting, because I always wondered that too. Why that's the case.
Yeah, like...
American animation is the worst, and why did it fall so far behind Japan? And honestly, my theory was a lot of our like animation is adult animation, quote unquote, and it's like run by Fox. It's just like Family Guy and American Dad. It was just like the same artists and the same writers, and they pushed cartoons like The Simpsons. That was like 3 shows. There was like no room for others. Because watching cartoons was a kid thing.
You know what
It's not a manly thing to watch cartoons. Like that too. Adults don't watch cartoons. That's for kids. And it's like that's
You know what I've
so
also
dumb.
noticed? All cartoons now have that round aesthetic. Where everything is round.
Yeah, it's very what would that be? Stylized?
It's like
in
they're
that
afraid
way?
of sharp edges.
Yeah. They don't want to draw something
Yeah.
amazing.
And it's like, man. I look at this and I go, why does this look like dog shit? that's my first
Why does this look like dog shit? And then the writing is bad too, and you're like, oh, where is our funding, man?
Yeah, like I couldn't get into Big Mouth because the art was so disgusting.
The art in Big Mouth is pretty bad, but it's funny. It's a good show.
Yeah, it is a funny show.
Only because it's relatable at some points. They try to hit like every person and how their puberty was. Okay, how many videos do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, 11, 12.
How many of those videos
13,
are 30 minutes or more?
14. Oh man. Good question.
Where are you at on the list so I can see?
There's about 14 more. I am at July 9th, 1 p.m. Oh my god. July 9th.
July 9th?
We're on July 9th. Artists who ruined their careers with one song.
Whether it's a song jam-packed full of crazy conspiracy theories, or a song that is so offensive that 72,000 people signed a petition to get you canceled, the music industry can be a very fickle place. Even the release of one song can severely damage your image, your brand, and your entire career. Best case scenario, when you release a song, you want it to blow up and you want everyone
Essentially,
to
this
love
would be
it.
the last
Today,
video.
we are going to be looking into
Because that leaves us
the
at
worst
9
case.
o'clock.
The song blows up, but not for the right reasons.
Yeah.
So let's check
That
it
works.
out. So I wanted to make a video kind of like my artists who ruined their careers with one album video, but believe it or not, it's kind of hard to find artists who straight up destroyed their entire career with one song. Usually it's a handful of other factors that the song played into, but for the first two guys, the songs they released played a prominent role in the ending of their careers. And the last guy, I know you guys probably see him and you might be upset, but I promise if you just hear me out, you'll understand what I mean. So let's continue. B.O.B. was an artist who was making hits in the early 2010s, but after a conspiracy theory-ridden track, he lost much of his fan base. B.O.B., or Bobby Ray Simmons Jr., who I'm going to be calling Bob throughout this video, grew up in Decatur, a few miles outside of Atlanta. He had a passion for music and learned to play the trumpet in elementary school. As Bob got older, he continued to play the trumpet as well as learn other instruments in his high school band, and he also focused on hip-hop in his spare time. In 2002, he met his mentor and co-manager B. Rich, who helped him sell his first beat at 14 years old. Within months, Bob dropped out of high school in 9th grade and began to pursue music full-time. In this time, he wrote and recorded songs that eventually appeared on his 24-track debut mixtape Cloud9 in 2006. He started performing at open mics in underground venues where B. Rich even had to sneak him in because he was still a minor. One of these times was when he was snuck into T.I.'s nightclub and performed his unreleased song Cloud9. Luckily, manager TJ Chapman was in the crowd and offered to co-manage B.O.B., which soon led to his signing with Jim Johnson's Rebel Rock at just 17 years old. From 2007 to 2009, Bob released 4 mixtapes and 2 EPs, which gave him enough attention to get his first big feature on T.I.'s album Paper Trail, on the song On Top of the World. Around this time, B.O.B. was also signed by T.I.'s label, Grand Hustle Records, an imprint under Atlantic. With all of this hype, Bobby made the 2009 XXL freshman class list, which also featured people like Asher Roth, Wale, Kid Cudi, and more. Also, fun fact, this was technically somewhat the first year that they had a cypher because all the boys freestyled in a vlog. I did a whole video on that and I just thought it was neat, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. But because of this, in the summer of 2009, Bob joined Kid Cudi and Asher Roth for the Greatest Hangover tour. Soon after, Bob created a mixtape titled May 25th to help promote his first studio album, The Adventures of Bobby Ray, which was planned to be released on that date. The mixtape, alongside the hit song Nothing on You with Bruno Mars, did so well that Bob moved the release date up and dropped the album early. His debut album, B.O.B. Presents The Adventures of Bobby Ray, and the single Nothing on You both hit #1. The album sold 84,000 copies in the first week, and by the end of the year became double platinum. This success resulted in Bob getting to open for Eminem and Jay-Z on the Home and Home tour. Later on, 5 other songs from Bob charted in 2010, including his hit song Airplanes. Also in that year, he was nominated at the BET, Teen Choice, and MTV Video Music Awards. And we also can't forget,
I was like, who's this guy?
And he caught a little diss from Tyler, the Creator, on the song Yonkers. And you may or may not know that Bob responded with No Future, where he takes aim at Tyler and the rest of Odd Future. Anyways, following his rapid success, Bob spoke on his struggles with his newfound fame and adjusting to people knowing him only by his tracks. In efforts to chase the heights that Nothing on You reached, Bob and his label collaborated with big names including Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and even Taylor Swift. After multiple pop songs and attempts at a hit, a frustrated B.O.B. who felt he was being suppressed by Atlantic decided to go his own direction.
So what's up with all the blog rumors, Julie, like about Atlantic holding Bob down?
Yo. That's about as hostage as we hold our artists right here.
Because of this, he decided to create his own label, No Genre, from which he self-released his own music. He released a few mixtapes under this label that would later become a compilation album called Elements. First, he released Water, Then came Fire, then Earth, and lastly the closing mixtape in the compilation, Air. And these all have acronyms, but I don't feel like reading them, and they're not really important. I guess he'd been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender because it was a little bit dorky, let's be honest. In my opinion, though, the mixtapes weren't half bad. They had some pretty cool beats and some nice production. But throughout these 4 mixtapes, B.O.B. decided to express his political and philosophical views, which were fastly labeled controversial because of their anti-establishment nature. And it was on the Earth mixtape that the single Flatline resided. See, around this time,
Look at that pretty
B.O.B.
fucking
started
art,
talking
though.
about
Goddamn.
conspiracy theories on interviews and social media, most notably on Twitter. He discussed many theories, including the moon landing being fake, the Earth being flat.
Oh man, he was a flat earther? No!
Of the famous astrophysicist
No!
B.O.B.'s recent public comments.
Destroyed this man's
comments led to a
career.
beef of sorts, which pushed both Bob and Neil
Flat
deGrasse
Earth,
Tyson
man.
to release diss tracks. You heard me
Fuck.
right. Neil deGrasse
Damn
Tyson
it.
dropped the diss track
Whoops, my
on
bad.
Bob. Kinda. He didn't really rap it all, though. So Bob's diss track was Flatline. And within this diss track, he accuses Neil of getting paid off by the government to cover up the truth
What?
of the world, especially that it is flat. He also
Oh
mentions
my
believing
God.
that his phone is tapped, the existence of government cloning, secret societies, anti-Semitic theories like Holocaust denial and Jews running the world, and a few others. Basically a lineup of your popular run-of-the-mill conspiracy theories. Bob said,
Okay, that's another
"Others see
reason
me
you
as
don't
a
drop
threat.
out of high school."
Free thinking got a world at my neck.
Go throw that out there.
Paranoid? Picture
definitely.
Malcolm X in a room full of pigs, trying not to bust a sweat. I mean, Bob had to have been off something, because this was a huge departure from the type of stuff he was normally talking about. He also played a few Neil deGrasse Tyson sound bites to do with the shape of the Earth. So, our boy Neil clapped back with the song Flat to Fact, which he made with
What?
the help of his nephew, and he's pretty much just
Neil fucking wrote a track?
mainly the
What?
Flat Earth one. The song was actually just his
Oh my
nephew Alex
God.
rapping the whole time, but Neil did pitch in by recording the audio of the tweets that he sent to Bob for the track.
Flat Earth, get out of here. I don't need to have that conversation. But since you came at my uncle and you're spitting all this stuff, I might as well respond on his behalf. And I didn't think it was gonna get the attention it got. I recorded it in one shot in my living room. Like it's not. I didn't even go to the studio or nothing. So
To be fair though, the song also threw some disses at Bob directly, and with the virality of the moment, many people were saying that Bob got cooked and took an L from an astrophysicist, which is just hilarious. And it wasn't just Neil making fun
That
of
is
Bob
fucking
for
funny.
Flatline, it was most of the internet. There was even a bunch of articles breaking down and debunking all of his lyrics. B.O.B. also got flack from the Anti-Defamation League, who said, "It appears as if the song has been recently removed from the internet. If so, that to acknowledging a mistake here. But it is not nearly enough. We hope that B.O.B. will find a way to communicate clearly to his fans that Holocaust denial is unacceptable, and that he will apologize for invoking the age-old
Dead body.
conspiracy
Oh my God.
theory about Jewish control of the government." So yeah, this song really damaged his
This
career.
man read
He
way
even
too
said
much
himself that
4chan.
it was like throwing
Holy.
his career in a blender.
And when I was talking about it, it wasn't really the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really like could throw your career in the blender with that type of information. You know what I'm saying?
Due to all of the attention and controversy directed towards Bob, he launched a Kickstarter campaign called Show Bob the Curve, with the goal of launching satellites
Show
into
Bob the
space to prove
Curve.
his flat Earth theory correct, but the fundraiser somehow never hit its $1 million goal, and most people agreed that this was just a straight-up scam. There was also a lot of other backlash that he faced from
what
releasing
fucking
the song.
happened to him.
Some people were mad at me.
He just dropped off face of the earth.
Radio stations was like,
Yep.
Now we know.
Oh
cussing me
no.
out.
Oh no, his flat earth theory. He walked off the edge.
You walked
I
man.
was trying to go on tour in that same year, and
Son of a
certain
bitch.
venues were like, well, I don't know about him performing here. Like he's been making statements about the Earth.
God, I hope he stacked his
And
money.
I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do?
Right, I
with
hope he
what is
fucking
he doing a show?
saved his
Like,
stuff.
The outrage was
Fucking ran, man.
Nowadays, Bob says that he doesn't regret speaking
'Cause his
thoughts,
career's
but he did say
done.
that he wishes he went about it differently. His next project following Elements was an album titled Ether. It received overall positive reviews from critics, but it didn't do nearly as well commercially. In recent years, Bob has started a podcast with his sisters and other guests called The Bobcast, as well as other things like vlogs. Bob is still making music though, and he seems to have a decent fan base, as his last big single, How to Make Clones in 2022, performed fairly well. But it seems like a lot of his fans may not be, all altogether there. Since that last big single, most of his songs haven't been doing too well numbers-wise. Ever since Flatline released in 2016, he hasn't had a song or album in the chart. B.O.B. himself even said he doesn't regret making the comments, but he regrets how he handled the backlash. So whether or not you think it was entirely this song that destroyed his career, it definitely played a part in it. If you're like me and you hate spending a ton of time cooking your food just to eat it in under a minute, but you still want to get some...
Yeah, this is past the ad placement. Perfect timing.
Hold on. First of all, I would like to say, in recent times, I've made fun of Drake for being corny.
Yeah.
But at least Drake is not Bob corny, where he gets roasted by fucking Neil... Like, whatever his name is. God damn it.
Yeah, dude. Got roasted by a... What'd they say? A physicist.
Astrophysicist. God damn it. Bro,
took an L from an astrophysicist. Bro. Who just recorded it in his living room? Man. One shot.
That's
so
tragic.
funny.
I'm sorry. At that point, I just gotta take low tier God's advice.
Hey, Galfall.
And just
what?
Wait, you don't know what low tier God's known for saying?
No. What's he known for saying?
Oh, he actively tells his chat KYS.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, just
Galfall.
Oh man.
Galfall. He's like, it's like a gallbladder. And I'm like, that's not a very pretty thing to think about. So I'm just gonna ignore that you said that, and then say your name the way I want to say it.
Most literal sense had his career ruined by one song.
This headset is almost comfy except for the ears.
And it wasn't even.
I'm leaving.
William Squire
no,
was
don't go.
And was interested in music ever since he was a kid. Over time, he joined and left a few bands with little to no traction. At 20 years old, he encountered his first true promise in music when his band Piper received a record deal, and with this created 2 studio albums. Billy's band Piper was managed by the same management as Kiss, which led to his first major performance, opening for them at a sold-out Madison Square Garden show. As the main song.
Oh, you know what? I think we're good. We watched one part of it. That was 11 minutes. That first part was amazing.
Yeah.
That way I can sneak in like a couple more.
Guy is.
I need neither. He looks like Sting, but he's not Sting because that's not what Sting looks like.
Oh man.
Classic.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You calling it there?
I'm gonna get. Let's see this. Let's get some more. We're gonna go up till 9 o'clock. I love dragons.
What time is it now?
The problem started.
It is 8:37 my time, so about 20 more minutes.
It started with a show, Dragons: A Fantasy Made Real, that I watched in.
Oh, this is 20 minutes. I'd rather learn about dragons, man.
And you could
not even real.
Me a little.
Fuck yeah.
Obsessed. Not just with dragons, but with the paradox right there in the show's title. If dragons aren't real, the show asked, how does seemingly every culture, no matter how far apart, have legends of the same creature?
Of a similar creature, not the same creature.
It's a question that kind of ruined my life.
Because dinosaurs did exist. Oh.
Who are you?
I'm the LaCroix Dragon!
There's one obvious solution to the dragon paradox. 7-year-old me would have told you.
Oh my god, we live in a weird world, man.
They can just, like, turn invisible or something, and that's why scientists haven't noticed. And to be fair to my younger self, the worldwide predominance of the dragon myth is genuinely remarkable. There is a fascinating anthropological mystery we need to unravel here. But young me wasn't here for that. I was going to prove that dragons existed as living, breathing creatures.
Oh.
So I went to a primary source. I had a few dragon books when I was younger, but really I had one dragon book. Dragonology is the text that
That's
truly began to
sick.
slow cook my mind with dragon fever. These pages seem to contain answers for my every burning question. How dragons breathe fire, how they took flight, the consistency of their dung. And the whole thing was
Yes,
written from
really.
the perspective of a fake naturalist. It's really no wonder I treated it like an actual guidebook. It's really no wonder I became so obsessed. Yet there
That's
was
a
a
picture of him.
problem. None of my sources were lining up. Books and documentaries disagreed on whether dragons were friendly or aggressive, two-legged or four-legged, a few meters long or a few hundred. Looking directly at global myths and legends only frustrated me further. Everything seemed inconsistent, like these things were made up. But I wasn't ready to give in. Obviously, I reassured myself, there are multiple species of dragon, and different cultures have interacted with different ones. This taxonomy-based explanation for divergences in folklore was the loophole many of my favorite pieces of dragon media employed anyway. So I began to obsessively categorize the dragons of fiction and mythology, disqualifying interpretations that failed to meet my invented criteria for real dragons. If a dragon had hair, not a dragon. If it couldn't fly, not a dragon. If it sang about reading, actually those dragons got a pass. I thought the blue one was cool. Looking back, this full-blown fixation on classification
Yeah,
is
Dragon
kind of funny
Tales.
and
Holy.
kind of, I spent a lot of time wandering
is Barney a
into
dinosaur or
imagined
dragon?
realms during this period,
Dinosaur.
researching and looking
T-Rex,
for
technically.
dragons.
Oh, okay.
And though I remember being happy, I also remember feeling isolated and just generally confused about why everyone seemed to interact with the world so differently than I did. And somehow I thought the solution was to talk about dragons more. I felt that if I could explain the topic well enough, if I could disentangle the taxonomy and solve the paradox, I could,
I mean, good. That's how we learn.
I don't know.
We need people like that in the world.
So it almost felt like fate when at the peak of my dragon-themed social idiosyncrasy, DreamWorks released the first How to Train Your Dragon film. A story about dragons, but also otherness, maturity, empathy, loneliness, and being an outsider because you like dragons too much. Yeah, it's no surprise this movie struck a chord with my young self. At its core, How to Train Your Dragon explores why a social outsider might sympathize with or even relate to the non-human or monstrous. At the start of the film, lead character Hiccup desires societal acceptance, which in his Viking culture requires physical strength and an unthinking readiness to commit violence against a demonized other, in this case dragons, two traits he distinctly lacks. When he finally gets the chance to kill a dragon and gain approval, his guilt prevents him from finishing the job.
I did this.
Instead, he nurses the creature back to health, and though Hiccup believes the reason he befriended the dragon instead of slaying it is because he's weak and an overthinker, it becomes clear the real reason is because he couldn't help but connect with the dragon's plight. He encountered a frightened, lonely, ostracized being and saw his own
I love
reflection.
Toothless so much. Oh my god.
Now, I'm not going to act like young me was conscious of all these themes. I was mainly pulled in by the
Yeah,
dragon's
Toothless
designs,
is cool.
the music, which is just what it actually sounds like to ride a dragon, I'm sure of it, and the fact the narrative pauses around the hour mark to show us a detailed classification system. Let's go! Though on some level I connected my experiences to
So you
that
saw
of
the papers like,
protagonists, I honestly wasn't
More
enough
lore.
to do so more than
The
subconsciously.
goosebumps.
I remember
Did you just get
thinking,
goosebumps from
wow,
hearing the track
it
for like
sure
2
would
seconds?
be tough to
'Cause
be
I
an
think I did
overly
too.
obsessive social castaway. Good thing everyone thinks I'm the coolest. It can be a challenging thing to reflect on your past self.
Yeah, see.
I was cleaning out my
See, I'm
childhood
an
attic
outlier,
recently,
you know, I'm the
and I
guy that
found
likes to
some
kill the
old dragon
dragons in
drawings
games.
that brought back
Whoa, 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 whoa,
mixed
whoa, whoa, whoa,
memories.
whoa.
Recollections of sitting
That's
on
'cause
my
you
own,
play
creating
the
sketch
games where you
after
kill
sketch.
dragons.
I recall how tightly
Instead of
I pressed the
befriending and
pencil,
killing them.
like I was trying to will
Granted, they are
dragons
killing you,
into
so it makes
existence through the sheer force of my tiny hand.
Like Skyrim
The
and
book,
stuff.
An Instinct for Dragons.
And Elden Ring dragons
anthropologist
are
David
cool,
E.
but
Jones
they'll
theorizes
fuck you
that
up.
creating art of draconic monsters is a
Oh, yeah.
deep-rooted human instinct derived from an intrinsic fear of reptilian predators. Although most scholars disagree with Jones's findings, I certainly recall my art coming from someplace primal. The truth is, no single explanation for the cultural universality of dragons is entirely sufficient. Looking around the animal kingdom, there's all sorts of species that might have birthed scaly legends in the minds of ancient people. Hell, the very word dragon comes from the Latin draconis, a term synonymous with large snake. But not all cultures with dragon myths exist in proximity to formidable reptiles. Dinosaur fossils have a broader distribution, and one can certainly imagine how such remains might also conjure draconic images, but direct connections are difficult to prove definitively. The anthropological origins of dragons likely aren't a straight line. Fiction is simple. The truth is, well, it's messy. I think that's part of why child me held so tightly onto the idea that dragons were literal creatures. I wanted them to be direct, categorizable, something that
Damn, dude, yeah, the dragons in
I could at least
Game of Thrones were really
know
cool.
my dragon facts. Perhaps it's only natural for those who
And the dragon's the
struggle
newer
or
one that
have
came after Game of
struggled with
Thrones were
human
pretty sweet, too,
interaction
'cause they're
to
like
seek
the old
knowledge of the
dragons.
monstrous.
I
I've
love
been
dragons.
rereading Ryoku Kuro's monster-centric manga Dungeon Meshi
I can
now
relate
that
with
it's
this guy
being adapted
100%.
into an anime, and it's kind
But
of
I went and I
wild
studied
how closely
dinosaurs
parts
instead of
it track
dragons,
with
'cause I
my
was like, that's
personal
the closest thing
experience.
that's real.
Well, in a way. What
Same.
begins
I
as
was
a
very
standard
into
fantasy
dinosaurs.
adventure narrative quickly goes off the
I really
rails.
wanted to be a
As the
paleontologist when I
protagonist,
was a child.
Laios, an
Like, that was
archetypal
written on my
knight
dream
in
career as
shining
like
armor, is
paleontologist.
revealed to be a monster
They're like-
fanatic
the
determined
teachers
to
are like,
study
"Really?
and cook every creature in the dungeon. It's like Lord of the Rings meets an episode of Chopped. It's so unapologetically bizarre. But Dungeon Meshi
Well, that's
ultimately
interesting. I
offers
would've never guessed
surprisingly
that.
nuanced reflection
Yeah.
on what it means
I
to
think it's
process
left my
the world
personality pretty
differently.
hardcore.
Through the series, we're shown Laios cannot pick up on social cues the same way as his peers, nor does he recognize that most people don't want to hear a never-ending barrage of monster facts. Though often framed through a comedic culinary lens, Laios' desire to comprehend the non-human ultimately stems from his difficulties connecting with the human. Perhaps Dungeon Meshi's greatest achievement is its ability to pull you into Laios' perspective. Like How to Train Your Dragon, the narrative is willing to slow down and linger on the granular details of its world, getting so specific with food preparation that if you had monster parts on hand, I think you could cook these meals. It's a story just as singularly obsessed with monster biology and their classifications as its protagonist, and teaches the viewer to think in the same terms. And even if you don't share the same particular enthusiasm, that desire to know a topic inside and out, to fully understand the rules of a subject is, at least for me,
Super relatable.
a relatable one. Though my obsessions aren't exactly the same, I've never wanted to eat dragons, I do know what an all-consuming interest feels like. But no matter
I
how
will say
hard I
there-
tried, dragon taxonomy seemed impossible to fully digest. There was no untangling it. The truth I eventually had to face is that the definition of dragons across cultures was looser than my sources had suggested. As it turns out, dragons don't exist.
I saw a big ass fat dragon. He was going, "Bwah," and I was like, "Whoa."
Okay, that sounds weird. What I mean is, we all understand what fish are, but because all land vertebrates are fish descendants, there's no taxonomic definition of fish that doesn't include humans. Lots of animal taxonomy gets blurry in this way. Like, reptiles make sense as a category of similar-ish scaly creatures, but since birds are descended from dinosaurs, they technically fall under reptilia too, which does not feel right. That doesn't mean these terms are useless, just that life's categories aren't as orderly as they seem, and folkloric nomenclature like dragons work the same way. In my attempts to make dragons fit an inflexible structure, I remember following models I'd seen in books, labeling wingless dragons as drakes or legless dragons
Yeah, I
as
feel like I've read
worms.
books like this when I was a
Really,
kid.
all I was doing was applying false rigidity to terms that
Also, like what we thought
were
dinosaurs
more
used to
fluid.
look like.
The worst offender was how I called any two-legged
There were
dragon a
some
wyvern.
crazy drawings.
And, okay, this is a rant I've been on before, but it's very close to my heart. All over the internet,
Skyrim.
people still claim that any dragon with 2 legs is automatically a wyvern. In comment sections for Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, you will find commenters repeating this like it's doctrine, saying that Tolkien or George R. Martin are idiots for giving their dragons 2 legs. Those are obviously wyverns. And I get it. Believe me, I get it. If
Even
there is
I
a
thought
person
that.
on this planet who gets it, it's me. You want clean categories. You want to be
Interesting.
experts. But dragons in medieval manuscripts have never had a consistent number of
Yeah,
legs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I wish it were true that wyverns were an exclusive subcategory for two-legged dragons, that folklore divided up creatures like D&D monster types. But mythological taxonomy, like biological taxonomy, is fluid, no matter how much young me wanted to pretend otherwise.
I do the quick cooking.
7-year-old me would have called this blasphemy. But the fluidity of
God.
dragon definitions is something that media framing them as real, frankly, takes advantage of. How does seemingly every civilization, no matter how
body's so
far
stiff
apart,
right now.
have legends of the same creature? Well,
And the headset is
they
pressing
don't.
into my fucking
Not really.
skull.
The definition of dragon
Which
is so
kinda hurts.
decentralized that countless likely unrelated creatures across cultures
my
can
Tourette's
be
go off.
noticed
There at the
draconic
final
if you
stretch.
squint. So many of the
I can make it.
categories applied to dragons
God.
are arbitrary.
It's
questionable
only
that the
my stream. I can end whenever I want.
Western
Oh, God.
dragons are often called true dragons, considering that the serpentine dragon model, more common in other parts of the
Why do I
world,
do this to
is
myself?
almost certainly older. Yet it's hard to
I go
let
through
go.
pain for no
or at
reason.
least it was
Because I'm
for
a
me.
man.
To
That's
resist
why
that urge to
I
group
feel
everything
pain.
by
Yeah,
type.
you're like,
It's hard not to wish dragon
yeah.
classification
Mr.
worked more
Bertram,
like
but
now turn to
less
Nintendo's newest
But like a femboy.
homophobic, but
Dicks.
I
secretly.
think that for a lot of people, the
What?
desire for
You
rigid
know?
categorization
Yeah,
of fictional
secretly gay.
creatures
Uh-huh.
comes from one franchise in
I love
particular.
I mean,
boys
I never
openly
had
gay,
the
not
games
and
secretly
I
gay.
whammon.
played Pokemon on growing up.
Openly
But I didn't
into
need to
everyone.
play
It's
the
a
games
problem.
To know I liked their dragons.
Humans are so attractive and
Specifically,
hot.
I liked that they
Fuck.
were categorized. A series all about types,
Yeah,
Pokemon seemed
that's
made
fair.
for me.
That's
At least I don't want to
remember
fuck a
how
dragon.
ecstatic I was when I finally
No.
got my hands on an old Pokemon encyclopedia at a yard
Unless you're a
sale.
bard.
Finally, I thought, here's a,
bard?
franchise
You wanna
that
fuck
values
anything.
creature classification the way I do.
Oh.
In D&D, it's a
Pedantic
common
little
joke that
complaint about
Bards
it.
are always
fuck
horny.
I
everything.
remember vocally
Yeah, they are.
objecting to what
Yeah.
Pokemon placed
They're
in
the
the
players.
dragon
That's
type.
why they got.
Many
they
of the
play the
creatures
guitar,
bestowed that
whatever
title
instrument,
hardly
and
seemed
they play.
scaly,
Yeah.
scary, or
The wham.
dragon-y enough
Funny
to
enough,
be
this
deserving
fits in
of the
perfectly with
designation.
this. A bard
And
would
other
fuck a
Pokemon I
Vaporeon.
thought should qualify
Yep.
didn't make the cut.
100%.
I always figured
Yeah.
this was just a me thing. But while researching for this video, I found out that lots
No,
of
you
people
can't do that.
share my
Charizard
opinion.
would kill you, dude.
Taken to the internet to complain.
How would you get a Rayquaza or something to submit to you? I don't
I learned
see.
when I mixed up the regions in
Oh,
my old
dude.
Pokemon biology video, which is still the
That would
mistake
be
I've gotten the
wild.
most
Just
comments
playing the
about.
flute.
Only
I think
Team
that's
Rocket
very
would be able to
honestly,
figure that
I
out, dude.
understand that kind of passion, but in the case of Pokemon's
It's the
Dragon,
enslaved
I
Pokemon.
wonder if we're being a
Everything.
bit too harsh. Dragons in folklore aren't as
What's that
consistent as we like to pretend. If
Huh?
medieval artists didn't have to limit their
That says
imagination
no.
to
You
China as
submit
a
to it.
dragon,
Oh,
Pokemon
Rayquaza's
artists
doing
should
you.
Maybe forcing
This is
things
wild.
that are made up to follow strict taxonomic
Pretty sure you would
parameters
get at that
is
point.
a little limiting.
This is all Markiplier's
Weirdly
fault for
enough,
making
I
like 2
actually think
videos,
the How
dude.
to Train Your Dragon series is what eventually allowed young me to
Would.
overcome my obsession
You
with
just
fictional
would.
rigidity. Because those films almost completely threw out the plot
I
of
don't
the
think there's
original
a
books,
Pokemon
and
that
I
I would
remember
do
not
it with.
caring.
Like, there's
And this
not-
was at the age where
Yeah, I haven't ever thought of
adaptation
fetishizing
was slightly
Pokemon.
different from the book. I took
Right,
it
me
upon
neither.
myself to
Yeah.
care a lot.
And when I saw like a
These
humanoid
films had
Pokemon, I was like,
themes,
man, they're
and
fucking
needed to rework
lazy.
How dragons function conceptually to fit those themes.
Like the makers
only
of
thing I
this.
can say is
Hiccup's
I think,
dragon Toothless is this weedy little
what's
thing,
that evolved
not
form
an
of Electabuzz?
intimidating
I think that's
personification
cool.
of the unknown. And
Electabuzz.
Vikings and dragons get along from the start.
Yeah, I think that's
But
the big.
directors deemed it
Electire?
wrong. Chris
Electire or
Sanders
something?
recognized a narrative about an outsider
Did you make that up?
connecting with the monster.
Oh no, Electivire. Yeah, Kaiser knows.
Of the established lore.
Electivire. I actually don't know that one.
Even young me could admit it made the story
Yeah, but I'm
better.
also like Gen
For the
1
first time, I
Pokemon
remember
person.
considering the fictional
Yeah.
uniformity
Like,
Me
was
too.
perhaps
Shit,
a
nah.
little juvenile.
I'm like Gen 1 through
I
Gen
wish I could
4,
say
and
my
I think that's when I
fixation on dragon
stopped
classifications
having
ended
interest in it.
peacefully
But I didn't
as
play
the
the games at
natural
all either.
result of outgrowing the subject.
I still never played a
That's
Pokemon
not
game.
what happened. On the cusp of my teenage years,
Wow.
fear of
I
seeming
recommend
immature,
Fire
of
Red or
being
Ruby.
an outsider,
Actually, Omega
of
Ruby.
a full scorched earth,
Omega.
trying to
Yeah.
erase any record of my childish interests.
Omega Ruby's the remake,
You
and
might
I
have
think it's
noticed I
pretty
used
good.
a stock image for my Pokemon
And Pokemon Soul
encyclopedia.
Silver.
That's because I threw the real copy copy away. And I wanted to throw my dragon books away too.
recommend those.
I would have if they hadn't gotten lost in a box years ago. The same is especially true for my
dragons.
dragons, which to
Fuck yeah.
preteen me were, as something I
Platinum?
created, an excruciating
Platanium,
reminder
I
of the
think is what
person
it
I used to be. If
Oh,
they
the
hadn't
Pokemon,
too
or
been
not the Pokemon, the
forgotten, I
version.
honestly might have burned them. And it's hard. Even now it's hard to overcome that fear of childishness. There is still, on some level, someone else's voice in my head telling me I
Headset
should
is
laugh
comfy
at
until
and
these
belittle my
stupid
past self
earpieces
for
press
what?
into my face. Maybe I
Having
can bend
an
them and break the
imagination?
plastic. They should just hover, not
I
press
said at
against
the
my
beginning
ears.
of this video that the question of
Anyway.
how so many cultures have legends of the same creature kind of ruined my life. That's honestly not entirely fair. Yes, dragons, a fantasy made real,
Wait, can I
just
just do this?
appeared on TV one day with footage of what looked like a real scientist finding a dragon's corpse. Yes, that convinced me that dragons were real, kicking off a lifelong fixation.
No, now
But
you
is
guys
that
can
the
hear it
documentary's
through the
fault?
mic.
The
Oh
narrator
god.
guy does say, what if the legends were true? It was 7-year-old me who heard the legends are definitely true, and it's your job to prove it. To be honest, I was probably
Facts.
always going to turn out the way I did. It's just how I was made.
Yeah, he was built that way.
It's a curious thing to be born different. You can feel the shape of this person you were
I
expected
like the
to
message that
be,
he
and you find
changed
yourself
the video
wondering
into. It
why
wasn't
you
just about
weren't
dragons, it
that
was about,
person.
being really interested
And I
in
still
something
don't know
and being kind of
exactly
for it.
what's up with me. I don't
But
have
knowing
the
that that's okay.
precise label
That's
or category
everyone, like,
for it.
A lot of people have.
I think I'm alright with that.
That they're really interested in.
Yeah.
Likewise, as I'm sure you've probably guessed,
And it
there
talked
is no
about the,
single
like,
solution to the dragon
I
paradox,
guess,
which, yes, I know
natural
isn't strictly a paradox.
thing
And
of
maybe it's a
overcoming
grown-worthy
adolescence.
conclusion that the real answer was the friends.
That's
or the
literally what
dragons we
Shinibyo
made
is in
along the
Japanese
way.
culture.
But that feels right to me. Dragons
Something you're
have been
obsessed with
with
during
since
adolescence.
civilization's beginning.
Yeah.
It's actually possible that
Shinibyo is something that a lot of Americans have gone through. It's
stem
like
from the
just
same
humans in
ancient
general
root.
have gone through.
It's also possible that making dragons is just something that humans
It's role
do.
playing at its
That we
finest.
independently find them in pieces of driftwood, in bends of rivers.
I used to pretend
in
like
the
I was
patterns
animals,
of the
like I was a
sky.
bear. And
There's evidence that a 3rd
moose.
century Chinese historian labeled
And I
dinosaur
believed it. I
fragments as
believed that
belonging
it
to a
was.
dragon. Around the same time, peasants did
when I
the same
performed in
thing
front of my
with
parents,
whale remains a continent
know.
away in Central Europe.
Yeah, I'm a
And when I think about these
dinosaur.
past
Rah.
humans, linked through how
Pretty
they
fucking
chose
cute.
to imagine
Going
a
back on
more
that.
exciting explanation for the phenomena around them,
You know, I
I'd like
have
to
a
picture a
question after
connection
this
across
video
time to my
finishes.
younger self, doing the same
Yeah.
thing. I've spoken in past tense a lot in this video about who I was, the person I used to be.
Also,
But
I would just
mean,
like to say,
a quick
only
glance
two
at my channel and
ADHD
the sheer
idiots
number of
could
dragons and
talk through the
creature
whole video and
classification
still
videos I've
comprehend the
made,
video.
and it's clear
Yeah, I
that's
apologize
all
to anyone watching the video if that's what you were watching.
I've just found ways
and we
to
talked
manage
over
my
it.
obsessions and channel them into new outlets. And though teenagers
I am
might
so
be
sorry.
mortified,
Oh, man.
I think it's important to make peace with your past self.
Next time we'll just watch the video like at no volume, like that, and we'll just talk, and then you guys can read the subtitles.
Dragons still fascinate me. It's clear they still fascinate the world as well, continuing to be part of
man.
culture, changing forms as worldviews shift, never but so beholden to strict
The
categories.
most unhinged
I wouldn't
reactors.
want it any other
I didn't see a single fucking Yu-Gi-Oh
As
dragon. I'm
always,
disappointed.
Thanks for watching. This
Oh, dude, they could have put blue eyes in there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Bro.
Or a 5-headed dragon, dude.
Okay. Now for my question, though. What was your favorite prehistoric creature?
I always thought like the Brachiosaurus and stuff were so cool. Just because they were huge. Like the T-Rex existed, but it was like fucking tiny compared to a Brachiosaurus. That's why they couldn't eat them.
Okay.
Because the Brachiosaurus would just lift up its leg and just boom, and the T-Rex would be like,
T-Rex just goes, my bad, G.
yeah.
I'll leave you be.
The Spinosaurus was probably really cool too.
Spinosaurus.
Hey! Before the movies too. Before they was in Jurassic Park. Although that solidified it.
Dude, oh my god.
On next episode, Silly starts a podcast. Would you guys prefer a podcast over watching silly videos? Or just like watch certain videos in a certain genre and then we just chat about stuff? Yeah.
I could do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Mm-hmm.
I always thought podcasting stuff would be fun. It's pretty easy when you have ADHD and you could just talk.
The whole conversation, and then you're like, wow, 5 hours went by.
Yeah, pretty much. You're like, oh, we should shorten this down, man. Oh my god. Fuck. But
there were so many times I had to fight the urge to talk through videos.
Well, if you ever get that, just let me know and we can just pause it. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna pause it here. Click.
Yeah, I was sitting there like fidgeting like SpongeBob when he needed water. I was like, stop.
I kept twitching too. I was like twitching and shit because I wanted to move, but also my head hurt. So I was like, I don't want to move too much. Ugh. The Spinosaurus though, the reason it's so cool is because it was like an alligator T-Rex, because it could swim. The T-Rex was more landlocked.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yo, that's so crazy.
Okay. Now another question. Did you like the original, I guess, design that they thought it looked like before they discovered more of its bones?
Was the original design like the Jurassic Park one?
It didn't have fins or whatever.
Yeah, on its
or webbed
hands.
feet. It just had like claws.
Yeah. They're both good. It makes sense that it would have webbing.
Okay.
But also, like, we have webbing on our hands. It's just super small, you know?
Yeah, true.
So it's like, that would make sense if it had something. But who knows?
Yeah.
You ever think of that, though? Like, you're webbing between your hands and you touch it and you're like, that's prehistoric, like, DNA. You can't deny that. And mine are big.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I got lots of webbing skin in between my fingers. It's weird. Some people even get it snipped.
You know what? Fair enough.
Like a body augmentation. And then they can open their fingers like super wide. It's weird. Mothman, me explaining my hyperfixation. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know what I would love to talk with you about that would be stupid?
Huh.
I saw a video that was like an hour and 50 minutes long on every urban legend inside the United States.
Oh no. Although that sounds interesting.
It piqued my interest so hard. Yes.
That sounds interesting. Oh god.
I sat there like, oh, this is good.
This is good. This is good.
Nothing. I just realized the camera.
Oh, I moved it. Yeah. The hardest part about streaming is the multitasking, I think. Because during the video now, especially when you can see my eyes now, you can see my eyes like darting around, and I'm like half paying attention to the video, but I'm also like, oh shit, that part of the stream died. Because you have to be like a tech guy at the same time as you're streaming. That's the part they don't tell you when you're going to start streaming. Like, you have to play multiple parts. Oh god.
Yeah. That's why I try and help a little. Okay, stop having a stroke. There we go. Whoosh. Okay.
Whoosh, stroke.
That's why
pushback.
I try and help out as much as possible. There we go.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're so helpful. You're so good. And I'm terrible at asking for help. Ow! I need to stop shocking myself with this table. This is a problem. Dude, and I admit it. I admitted for fucking like a decade or more that I'm terrible at asking for help. And I'm still not better at it. I'm still not better at it.
Damn it.
Unless someone literally offers help and, magically notices that I need it, I won't ask for it. Oh yeah, what you just did today. What you just did today. You're like, hey, is there anything that you need help with? Let me know. And then what do? I'm like, at first I'm gonna say, hey, Himalaya, could you type out a message to Discord and tell them that I'm gonna be late? No, I type out the message that I could have just sent myself because I just finished typing it out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you figured it out.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, you know. I've got this. I've got the teenage swagger of a black kid.
The teenage
I can do
swagger.
anything.
Oh, okay. Overconfidence, I see.
Yeah.
Good. Confidence is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hmm?
A little plus sign showed up on my thumb. It was for OS overlay. I don't know. All right, guys. That was today's videos. I mean, some of them were interesting. It was like hit and miss.
Yeah.
Caramel dancing will be our outro. Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh God, no! I retreat.
My hip tracker just like...
I forget I'm wearing... Oh God. I can't move too quick. Jesus Christ. Everybody's gonna see everything. You know what? I'll leave it up to you. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love it. We can't remember
see, I'm confident in all aspects.
Okay. Have a good night. Thanks for the stream. Really helps work go faster. Hell yeah. I'm glad we can distract you a bit while you're working. Fuck yeah. Thanks for being here. Hearts. And we zoom. Wop. Oh, that's a rock. There's a rock in the way. I just wanted to frame our faces. Perfect. I can't see the camera. Bye. Make sure to stay for the raid. Don't fucking leave yet. Shit. Oh God, why say bye? No! Who are we raiding? Let's see. Who's online, baby? Slash
I didn't
raider.
check. Let me see. Who is on?
Ooh. Dance to the beat, dance together.
Wow, that one famous artist from Twitter is live. I don't know.
That
if you
one
know them,
famous
but their name
artist.
is Ruszilla.
Oh no.
Yeah.
VCat. Wait, is live streaming? Huh. Like VR chat VCat.
Wait, huh?
Like VR chat
Oh.
VCat is streaming. Interesting.
Okay.
We'll see if I have any of the homies that are alive. Zavi is doing words on stream. Is that because they're not? What's Zavi doing? If they're just sleeping, then that might not work. They're on day 46 of their Yalathon, 18 plus nap time. Yeah, never mind. Damn. Moxie's streaming. Give them shelter like they've done for me.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, Moxley Pup. Let's see if they're still streaming. They've been on for an hour, so they are. Okay, cool. We'll read into Mox.
A lot of gummies.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, Sean! Hi!
Made with huge fruit flavor.
You just caught us at the end. Moxley Pup. Cute. Stream is dead. Stream is dying. Make sure to send your silly love and get your sillies out for
So,
this beautiful person that we're reading.
a pretty well-known lore about Moxley.
She's great for all you lewds out there. Don't worry.
Obvious.
You'll love her. If you
I'm
haven't seen her Twitter yet, then oh my god, you'll really love her
mixed
after
martial
that.
arts cage fighter. My brother is too.
Speaking of Twitters, here's my socials. Make sure to follow it. I post on none of them ever, but someday I will immensely. So you know you'll be the first.
17 to
So that's cool.
about 20 years old.
Anyway,
But before that, growing up,
try that one. There we go.
and
Dude, I don't know which raid command it is anymore.
like,
Fuck.
And we've
One of those is for when you're a subbers, a silly subbers, and one of them is when you're not a silly subbers. But it's not showing up with the one that's not silly subbers.
as ropes.
And I don't know why. Is it raid 2? I found the eggplants, chat. We found the eggplants.
had,
Okay.
like,
There you go. That's for the followers only.
How backyard wrestling is.
Send your love out. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. We'll be playing more of Pacific Drive. Thank you so much for joining me, Himalaya. Wow. Have a wonderful time with you. It was very. I had a wonderful time with you. I can't speak. We're on the clock. We're on the clock. We gotta. Oh shit! When does the raid happen?
We'd go to school and rally up a bunch of people, telling
Like
people
a minute
to
and 30
watch,
seconds.
and we'd put on like our own.
I got some time.
It just happened for me.
What? Oh, I raided. Okay, stopping stream. Bye.